fill up. Be sure to hit the like, share this content, let friends, neighbors know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Your midday sports analysis brought to you by Law Nation Sports. Cowboys Jerry Wayne Jones admits soft rebuild heading into Week 5 versus the Steelers. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Y'all see this, man, and y'all hear this, man. Talk too much. Some things you got to keep to yourself. That's all we going to say from here. Yup. We like our guys soft. I see y'all. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Give me a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Come on. And let me know as well if you already hit that like button. Shout out to the HBOs. You know who you are. 5, 4, 3.
Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
But now. Yeah. Come on with it. All right. Hey. Ho. Let's get it. Let go. All right. Some things just don't go well together, right? Oil and water, they don't go together, right? Hennessy and Patron, you can't mix them two things together, right? If you know what I mean. Also, you know, with that being said, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones and our feelings, they just don't go together, man. It's Friday. Come on with it, man. They just don't go together, man. You know, it's like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and put some mayonnaise on mine. It's like, wait a minute, hold on. Hey, put some mayonnaise on. Wait a minute, that don't go. And that's what we've been doing. We've been putting mayonnaise and mustard on the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Don't y'all try that now. Come on. Jerry, get me, Jerry. Devonte Adams. Yeah, right. Yeah. So it was Jerry Jones on a show, or on his show that he does 2 or 3 times a week. And he literally said that basically they are in some shape or form of a soft rebuild. Like, come on, man. Like, how you going to do this? You know, how you going to let that leave your mouth to our eardrums here? Like, come on, man. Like, how is this even a situation that you would say to yourself, this is a tangible thing. This is something that we all love. This is something that we want to hear. Come on, let's listen.
I heard the other day the phrase soft rebuild. And I was very interested in that conversation because I started looking at kind of some of the signings y'all have. The Cowboys have their quarterback. They have their receiver. They have a couple other things, but they still have some moves to do. And here they are drafting and hoping that in a couple of years those guys are going to be able to be there and be there for it. I'm kind of curious what a rebuild actually looks like in your mind, and if you think the Cowboys are in the middle of something like a soft rebuild, because y'all do have a lot of youth, but a lot of veterans to go along with it as well.
Yeah, I think you've nailed it. You're right on it. How do you sustain competitiveness in this system? How do you sustain it? And then how do you have a chance? You're up, quote, up around the rim. How do you have a chance to get in the big game and win it with the Super Bowl? It's a different stroke if you're dealing and building around a top-tier quarterback. And that's the way that we are. And you've got to really work that problem hard with draft and with young players. And so that when you see games come up that you're counting on young players, you know that's going to be an opportunity to test the system, so to speak, test us out.
Man, before Jerry say anything else, let me just hit him with this right here, though.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Because here's my thoughts on this, ladies and gentlemen. When you're saying the word that means that something was already built, right? So when you're saying soft rebuild, when were we built? When were we ultimately or completely, that's a better way to say it. What season were we completely built for you to say, okay, now it's time for us to rebuild, right? So at what point were we built, right? So I just need to know when we were that complete team, and how do we get back to that point, right? Are we literally rebuilding since 95, 96 season? Come on, man. So when were we completely, when are we, or when were we a complete team? I come from the mindset that you always building, of course. But when you're talking about a soft rebuild, like, what are you trying to replace, or what are you trying to replenish? What are you trying to recycle? What's the re of it? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to get this thing going, man. Now, this was from my guy Jay Tuck just the other day. And he said Cooper Beebe, first-year starter. Tyler Guyton, first year. Tolbert, first. Jalen Brooks, first. So all of these first, meaning that it's going to be harder. What are we trying to do here? Are we trying to win playoffs, Super Bowls, if you can throw that word in there, come on with it? Or we just trying to win a few games, stay competitive, right? Compete just a little bit. And that's it. Come on.
And we've got to be able to have some success with young players, just like this weekend. And with the way that we're trying to sustain a chance to go to the Super Bowl with the system that we're in, and I'm all for it, is what you're seeing us do in my mind. And you've got to. I'm gonna quit singing the blues about everybody when I'm saying, look, we're short of space. We're short of space. But there's no need of talking about it. Just that when you don't see it, there's an old country song that says, baby, when that phone's not ringing, that's me calling.
That boy crazy as hell.
All I ask
is for a new owner to come in here. People do what they want to do, right? I mean, we live in a world whereas it's free. It's a capitalistic society. People give out money. They hand out this and that. But they do what they want to do, even from a degree of government. They do what they want to do. There's people who still without lights, no running water, and they looking for shelter. And in the USA said, all right, what we'll do is we'll send you $750. That's it. What I'm going to do with $750, but they give you $750. But there's war across the world. We'll send them $2 or $3 billion. How much money they would send? They would send them billions, right? They would take care of everybody else, but they won't take care of themselves, or won't take care. Rex! How you have money for war, but you can't feed the poor? Oh my God, we right here. We the ones that need the money. $750, that's gas money, man. This the world we live in, and in the words of my God.
It's an evil world we live in.
And Jerry Jones, we got all of these things, and he's saying we're going to soft rebuild this. It don't take much to look back at your team and say, okay, if Super Bowl is your goal, right? Look at the last 10 to 15 teams that made it to the Super Bowl. They did X, Y, and Z things. But Jerry and them is trying to do it a whole new way. They trying to do it like no one else. Jerry's saying that, okay, we can win it still, but it's going to be in the hands or in the minds of the youth. You don't win that way, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. 224, everybody getting $750. Yeah, $750. The people, in Florida, whatever it may be at in that area, if you are affected by that, they giving you $750, But neither here nor there, Cowboy Nation. People do what they want to do. Let's continue to. At the end of the day, as they say, this train gonna keep on rolling. Where my guy at? Where my guy at? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. It's gonna keep on rolling. Just like my guy Jordan Schultz, man, he's still hitting me and stabbing me with this right here. He says, Executive Vice President Stephen Jones, when asked about having interest in Devonte Adams, no, I don't think is anything to that. We just signed our number one guy, CD Lamb, and Adams is a number one guy. If you had an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to get, let's say, how can I put this? Make a great analogy here. If you had an opportunity to have two cars, right? And you say, well, I don't really need the other car because my bike is just working just fine. But, dude, that's a whole nother car that you got a chance to have. I know you're going to have to pay a little bit more for it. I think this probably be a horrible analogy. But at least you got two cars. It's better to have than to have not. Basically, you got two cars. Just in case one go down, you can still get the other car. Is what we're saying as Cowboy fans, because other teams, like, let's say, for example, the 49ers. They got two studded stars over there as it relates to Debo and Brandon Ayuk. Them two number one wide receivers on any other team, respectfully. Oh, we can say the same thing about the Eagles to a degree. Now, granted, we can talk about Pat Mahomes and them, but that's a unicorn. There's not many people or not many teams built like the Chiefs. But that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah. Just get more, Be greedy at some point, Cowboy Nation. But they saying that they got two. They already got number one wide receiver. They don't need another one, right? I just thought it's just better to have it, than to not have it, than to need it and not have it, right? Ain't that's how that goes? And then they say, then he says, when you have challenges with cap-wise that we have, that will be a long putt. My thing is with this, I'm not saying that you win the Super Bowl if you go get a Devonte Adams. But what I'm saying is it will be a whole lot easier. Somebody says, Slick 81 says, yeah, we got Tobert. We got all Devonte Adams at the house. You don't need another Devonte Adams, right? That's just how that goes. All in is not for the Joneses. Yeah, that's just what it is. Appreciate you. You ain't lying. Ron says Jerry has been rebuilding for 30 years. Kind of like Highway 35 in Dallas, huh? They still rebuilding. Something still getting moved around. Shout out to Dallas, though. But it just goes how it is. Dak thoughts on why play action has been down through the first 4 weeks of the season. Let's listen to him.
This year it's the lowest. Why do you think that is, and how helpful is that to you?
Look at the games. We're down in a couple of them, big early. It's, you don't have much of a run threat. So when you don't have that, no reason to play action. And the run game, I would say, going on top of that, right, we wouldn't say it's probably been efficient as we want it to be. So therefore, once again, it starts with us getting the run going, us playing ahead in games more like we did last week, running better like we did in the game last week, and I think from there you'll see that open up more.
Well, play action is one thing. Motion is a whole nother thing, y'all. But just to echo that, let me pull this up just to echo that, Cowboys Coach Mike McCarthy on 105.3 The Fan. On running back Dalvin Cook. He took some reps yesterday in team periods, so we definitely moving him forward. Yep. But the other part of it is, too, is that I think Rico and Ezekiel, they haven't been given a lot of opportunities, too. And it isn't like they haven't been doing anything warranted opportunity decreasing right now. So, meaning that what he's saying in short is that it's a great place to be at, but it gives excellent depth for us. That's a hell of a situation to be in. So what Mike McCarthy is saying is that it's okay for the Cowboys to be ranked 32nd in the National Football League. 32nd. Not 31, not 30, not 28, not 25, not 15, not 10, but to be ranked 32nd in all of football on running the ball. This is crazy. And don't you know what Dalvin Cook does when he's trying to figure out whether or not he is going to get started for that particular situation? Let my guy jump in right quick.
Ask him what he heard from Dalvin Cook today.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm talking to Dalvin Cook. There's a lot of conjecture about the running backs and whether Dalvin Cook is going to play. So I go to talk to Dalvin Cook today, and Dalvin Cook tells me that he goes to IG on his phone every Tuesday to listen to Jerry Jones on the radio to find out if he's going to play.
It's an evil world we live in. He got to go to IG. He got to go pull up the radio station and say, okay, all right, let me see if I'm going to play this week. So for 4 weeks, that brother been pulling up the IG. He been pulling up. He said, let me see if I'm going to pull up and see whether I'm going to play. Dang, man, they ain't going to start me, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So this brother got to find out via social media whether or not he's going to be playing or not. That's crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Echo Lounge. We was there last night, man. Thank those who came by and showed their support and love. I think we do a great job. Shout out to the team of Law. Appreciate them for coming out and helping, supporting. Candace, she came out and did her job and did a great job out there. Reality, she came out. She did her job. She did a wonderful deal of socializing, getting things going, and we had a lot of fun out there. But with that being said, you know, it is what it is when you're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. When you saying to yourself, what is the main point of this team? Where's our focus at? Where do we like to be at in this particular light? Because there's thousands of other things, from Jerry Jones with the helicopter, from Jerry Jones with letting over analyzing things, right? Jerry Jones also with this and that. This team be everywhere, man. We be everywhere, but on the main thing, and that is part of the issue. And they touched a little bit on it. Let's talk about it.
That's because he's also the general manager.
How much do you think that type of distraction messes up the environment, messes up the culture, you know, of a team trying to win?
I am not saying that it messes up the culture at all. What I am saying is, if you bring in a coach, only certain coaches are going to be able to operate under that kind of purview. Only certain coaches are going to be second-guessed by an owner. There's no other owner, I believe, in the NFL that would second-guess his coach.
No other owner, man. We are in this situation, ladies and gentlemen, that Jerry Jones, because some people don't understand the temperature of when you say, yeah, we doing a soft rebuild. Jerry Jones is saying, yeah, we doing a soft rebuild. when you got lives on the line, living situations on the line. These coaches, they may be on a whole nother team next year. They may be doing driving around Ubers and Lyfts until they can find another job. And these guys banging on the table saying, hey, we need this guy, we need that guy. And it's like, nah, man, we like y'all, but this is the situation here that we doing a soft rebuild. We doing a soft rebuild. We ain't trying to bring in nothing new. And then you going to hold the coach's feet to the fire? Man, it's rough, man. That's crazy to do that for those guys that's coaching this team. Just like
well,
this.
What did Jerry say?
He said he wasn't going to play. He's not on Tuesday. Now, you don't set the roster till Friday. The coaches don't want to, they don't really want to tell the opponent.
No, you don't want to live that information.
And, you don't really talk about who's going to get elevated from the practice squad to Saturday. Jerry announces it on Tuesday. And the thing about it is it's so contradictory because he likes people talking about it. He likes the controversy. So if you say, I don't know, that's going to cause more talk. But the fact that you shut it down on Tuesday is crazy to me.
Well, they have this narrative out there that Jerry Jones is one of the only owners to make more money losing than winning.
Well, y'all gonna have to tune into the full episode to get all of that. But man, that's pieces of it, man. That we was out there at the Echo Lounge, and that's Everson Walls, man, one of the great cornerbacks for the Dallas Cowboys and beyond. And let me give y'all one more snippet of it. Two more snippets. I'll give y'all two more snippets of it because I think they talked really good about this.
I mean,
I worry about our depth. I think it's.
we about to
I don't know. I guess being a undrafted free agent.
Like I don't see how
I never will understand guys that
Right.
bow down to their low expectations of them. If I'm a backup with the Cowboys, practice field or not, a practice team or not, if I'm a second teamer or not, that's just facts. The coach has to get you ready to play. So otherwise, why are you here? What is a practice team for? What is second team for?
Do you think these coaches are not getting the players ready to play on the Cowboys now?
I don't think either one of them believe in themselves. The players don't believe in the coaches don't believe in the players, because otherwise you can't sit here and say, oh, I must play like a second teamer. I must play as a practice team player. Right. I just don't understand a player that goes out there and allows the narrative to depict the kind of play that he makes. I don't like the tail wagging the dog.
Right.
I mean, when I went out there, you just couldn't tell me that someone was better than me. Yeah. And I want to know what happened to that belief in players such as that. We had Ron Fellows. Nobody ever talked much about Ron Fellows, but Ron Fellows was a decent defensive back.
He was.
He made plays for us. He was part of Thurman Steves, and he made his interceptions. He came out, he played well, and there were times when he shut down some receivers that he never should have been shutting down. Dennis Thurman was supposed to be one of the slower than me. Slower than me when he played. But Dennis Thurman ends up making some of the biggest plays the Dallas Cowboys have ever seen. So my thing is, when do you start letting the narrative depict how you play and how you believe in yourself? That's what I'm worried about with the depth on the team. Because I'm on the practice field, should I go out there and just suck?
Well, Bill Parcells once said that. Bill Parcells once said that confidence was based on demonstrated ability. Okay.
Yeah.
You can't get confidence if you don't demonstrate the ability to get the job done.
If you didn't demonstrate the ability to get the job done, then why are you playing in the NFL?
They're dropping some gems over there. I would say this too, and I appreciate you for the super chat. We had somebody with a super chat, and I think we had two of them. And while y'all donate, Your name will be entered in a drawing to win this helmet right here. Appreciate you, Emil. It says, this is an entertainment company. It's about gambling, fantasy, and attention. NFL has lost its way, right? Oh, wow. Yeah. And you're right. And the other super chat from Sanjay states that McCarthy sounded like a fool. Dude has zero self-respect to be constantly getting undressed by the Joneses. Yeah. You're right. And your name is entered in as well, Sanjay. Appreciate you, man. I would say this with both of the super chats. The first one about the NFL and gambling and entertainment. It's the way of this world, man. Everybody looking for a profit. Everybody looking for coins and money. And the NFL, it's a real quick way of a season from, you can argue from September all the way through December into the new year, that there's a lot of low vibrational stuff, right? Low vibrational things to get your mind crazy about a gladiator type of sport, and it just bring down some people morale, because at the end of the year, there's only one team to win it all, and people will say that particular team, there was no excuses for them. They won it, but then you still have your deciding factors with a whole bunch of other things that goes unseen, injuries. And speaking of injury, they said Mears Leofow, he's on the injury report today, so he's hurt. That's crazy. Sampson, appreciate you. He says, Jerry and the coaches is lacking. So how can they call their players out? It's like I'm letting the light get turned off at home and fussing to the kids about their chores, basically. Appreciate you for your support. Yeah, I would say this. There got to be some type of relations that it's a give-take and it's a take-give. And the problem is that the Cowboys don't have that, unfortunately. They don't have that. With the coaching staff, nor with this front office, they don't have that type of, hey, you do this for me, I'll do that for you. And then we come together with this meeting and say, okay, this guy, I can't coach him. I need to get a better player to be in this spot. And they just don't do that, unfortunately. Far as the information here, the matchup predictor, 48.5 for the Cowboys, 51.1. But most importantly, I wanted to go through this list right here. Trayvon Diggs just the other day tweaked his ankle. It's a game day decision. They said that he was limping around, but it looks like he's good to go. I would say this, man, just looking at him just last game, there were some moments that I looked at him and I said, man, he looked kind of, gimpy or limpy over there. Hopefully, he can get back and get things going. Ryan Flo, he had got banged up, so he's questionable, of whether or not he's going to play. And we've been talking about, hey, Ryan, we've been giving you all of your flowers and your praises. Don't get hurt this week. You know what I'm saying? We need to see you out there. Zeke the same way, questionable, and as well as Carson's. And, of course, D-Law been moved to IR, not to return until November. All right, and then on the opposing side, of course, Jaylen Warren, Cordell Patterson, and as well as Russell Wilson and Larry and Alex Highsmith. By him being out, that could be a blessing and it could be a blessing for us. Not saying that we wish for any injury, but we have all been suffered and brutalized and brutal capacity with injuries, right? It's just been coming left and right. Gavin states here, Law, I just joined. You giving away a helmet, right? Yeah, for those who participate, and I appreciate you. Your name is entered into the drawing. And shout out to everybody for jumping in and tuning in. All right, here we go with this one right here. Zombie BBL states, Mike McCarthy being anointed with the Johnson & Johnson baby oil from the front office. They took away his dignity and his compassion. Yeah. Well, we'll see. He's 2-2. He better bring some type of fire this week. Sydney states here, how is this year different from others? if it's a rebuild. How is this year different from others? I look at it like this. You got me really thinking. If you're gonna do a soft rebuild, right? If this was the soft rebuild, why sign? Why? And I don't shank me with the butter knife, y'all. But why would you sign Dak Prescott? Why would you sign CeeDee Lamb? You could have probably still signed CD, right? But what I'm thinking is that what I said a couple of weeks ago is the panic man. He was like, what button do I press? Do I press pretty much destroy everything or go ahead and sign? You know, Corey sent a super chat. Shout out to you, Corey. I didn't see that one, man. I appreciate you, though, Corey. I appreciate you, man. If I miss your super chat, your name still will be entered in once I go into the back office. But I appreciate your support, Corey. Yeah, appreciate you, man. Soft period. Yeah, seat fillers, right? Like, why would you do that? That's my only thoughts on the Cowboys saying that they doing the rebuild thing, you know. I listened to him on this one, pre-snap motion.
When you're trying to realize what the defense is doing and kind of getting them in the right place?
Yeah, I mean, 1,000%. Enjoy motion. Used it a whole lot here in my career. I think it depends on what the defense is and what kind of defense are they. Do they adjust a lot with the motion? Are they leaving their nickel to the field, or are they showing a lot if they bring them to the boundary? So sometimes you can just be doing it for no reason. So for us, it's about knowing when we're doing it, while we're doing it, for not just me, but for the whole offense, creating leverage on certain plays. But yeah, when you use it for the right reasons, it's a huge benefit.
Do you feel like
man, shoot. Motion, man. Motion, Dak. That's what you got to do. You got to move them. And then you, even if it was no reason, throw it out there, is what I'm saying. Dak, you're going to have to start moving around too. Because at the end of the day, it looks like you're going to have another head coach next year. Your contract is here. And if you want to build upon your legacy, I'm not beating up him, but what I'm saying is basically, yes, it's necessary. Yes, it's necessary for the motions to be here and there. Your motions in the ocean, shout out to you. Zombie states that they need a scapegoat for their pitfalls, Law. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, my God, man.
All on my back. Man, Dak has to be MVP. Period, point blank. Not just for this game, for this team to win this season. Dak has to play at the same level he played last year, but more. Because you don't have the same people at your disposal. You don't have a run game. You don't have a defense that's turning the football over at this high rate. That's what this team was built on. This team used to turn the football over, and Dak Prescott turned that into points. You don't have that anymore. So this whole thought process, I can't go out there and be Superman. Hell, you ain't got to be Superman, but you got to be the dude that they paid $80 million guaranteed. When he signed his name, he got $80 million. That said to me that sometimes when I need you to be Superman, you are capable of being Superman.
That's why if they gave you $80 million, $80 million, you walk in there and you say, hey, you got to start walking in there and saying, hey, 32nd rank and run. Y'all got to give me ETN, Travis Etienne, he's available. If y'all want to get the money that y'all paying me, give me run game. Give me some help on defense. We paid you all the money. You don't got no money. We got no money. There's all these other players and all these other teams that got paid, and they were still able to make moves. If y'all were to pay these guys earlier, you wouldn't be worried about this. But you guys should start walking in there and demanding stuff. Dak, that's what I would do. You know, I'm just telling y'all the real. You know, that's what I would do. Appreciate y'all support, Kenneth. Your name is entered into the drawing. Appreciate you. Rodriguez, man, what's good? You the man, Law. Jared trying to have his glory and eat it too. Oops, I meant cake. Hashtag Spunt, I need that helmet. Yeah, you spunt that. Yeah. Your name is into there, fam, for the white one. You know, the throwback white helmet, man. This helmet go hard though. Yeah. Helmet go hard. I hated that year. That 1 year they got rid of them because of some type of rule, but now they brought them back. RJ posted on his channel a video in which the Falcons ran the same play that Dak got penalized for in the playoff versus the 49ers. It's all about the narratives. Emil, appreciate you. I'm going to have to go look at RJ's and appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I'm going to have to go to RJ's page and check that out. D Park states, Jerry is tripping, trade PK to get Lance while having another backup. Never even tried to call Henry, but have 4 running backs that's averaging 2 yards a carry. Shaking my head. You ain't lying. Shoot, Chris with another super chat. Oh, hold on. Sampson, hold on. Boy, y'all pouring on in here. I'm trying to read the best I could on all of this. Jerry must think he is immortal, right? I would be spending all of that money. Yeah, got to. He putting salts on his McGriddle, though. Eagle sign hurts. This is from Chris214, and shout out to you, Samson, for your super chat. Chris214 says the Eagle sign hurts AJ, Devonte, Saquon, but here's Jones are trying to fool us about being broke because of the new contracts. Yeah, so just the perfect setup for everything. But before I go a little bit further into this, let's take a quick break on this one right quick. I appreciate y'all so much for y'all support and your love and admiration. All right, so this video is brought to you by my bookies. Bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. 100% match up to $1,000. That's that thou wow. You know what I mean? Plus $10 casino chips. Now, when you use promo code LawNation, we are also going to be able to double your earnings with that. So be sure and be mindful to use promo code LawNation. On top of that, loyalty pays really well over here. They got a loyalty program with my bookies, whereas the longer you in with us, the higher you grab your tiers. It's like this. The more you play, the more you win. So that's a win-win deal with my bookies. Keep in mind, when you're all around my bookies, just use promo code LawNation, and we'll take real good care of you because this is the most wonderful time of the year. Football season. Let's get it.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Appreciate y'all, man, and be sure to check out my bookie, man, for all and everything. Bet anytime, anywhere with my bookie. On top of that, shout out to my guy, 100 grand, and he got a plus 2.5 for the Cowboys, and he take the under of 44 for the Steelers. So yeah, appreciate or take the under, I meant to say. So that's 100 grand pick of the week from my bookie. Shout out to him. Shout out to my dog 100. And keep in mind the phone lines will be open. We give you guys ample enough time to talk. So be sure to get ready to jump on in on the phone line, the hotline for your mind. And but let's listen to this right quick. This is Dalvin Cook, who look like Pat No-C Walker, right? That's why he ain't playing, because he's reporting. That's what it is. You know, you can't see them two guys at the same place at the same time. Come on, you know, that's what it is. I got it. That's the reason why we haven't seen Dalvin Cook. That's the reason why.
$10. We have gotten rid of and acquired Hall of Famers via the trade. What's wrong with us in 2024?
We have gotten rid of and acquired Hall of Famers via the trade. We have got rid of and acquired Hall of Famers. Is that a riddle, Ken? I'm trying to gravitate what you're saying and give you some type of feedback on that. We have gotten rid of, like, are you talking about past but not present, right? You talking about in the past we have gotten rid of, okay, and acquired Hall of Famers, right? I see what you're saying, yeah. But Ken, I appreciate you. Thank you for the fire, man. It's let me give you another horn, and let's listen to my guy right quick.
I'll be up to It was good. But I'm just looking forward, man, to bring some excitement to the team. I feel great, so I'm just looking forward to the opportunity.
How far away are you from that opportunity?
I think I'm right here. I prepare well, I condition well, I put myself in a position when the opportunity comes to go explode and be me. So, just staying patient and, just easy selling right now. Just waiting on my opportunity.
Basically went like 6 straight years getting all those carries or whatever. Can you explain how different your body feels now that you haven't played a tackle football game in almost a year?
I feel weird, to be honest. Because around this time, I'll be up to, I don't know how many carries. I'll be touching the football. But now I kind of take advantage of, extra preparation, just seeing things from a different eye. Looking at little things to get me ready to go out there and get a little advantage of, when I do step on the field. But it's been different, man. It's been humbling. I've been spending a little more time with my son. It's just life things, man. But as far as football, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to play, and my time gonna come.
So he's patiently waiting for his time to come, and rage bait. Yeah, he's waiting for his time to come, and that's just what it is right now, Cowboy Nation. It's the long wait and see on whether or not he's going to get here and get things going. With that being said, we're going to open up the phone lines to all, and I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts on everything. My thoughts is this right here. I already gave y'all my score prediction, 24-14. I may have to adjust it. I think it may be closer to 24-17. I don't foresee the Steelers scoring, but, it's any given Sunday, and especially at night. I think that the Cowboys can turn this all around this Sunday if they prepare themselves for these opportunities. And speaking of that, just want to say this. We got another super chat. Appreciate you. Come on with it, man. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Come on, your name is
Well, free is $10. After close to 30 years of hearing trust the process, how much would you actually be satisfied with one SB if it means another 30 years?
All right. How much would I will be satisfied with one Super Bowl if it means another 30 years? I mean, we're going to root for this team regardless, right? We ain't folding up now. We ain't folding up now. We gonna root for this team regardless. But if it takes 30 years, I'm still a Cowboy fan, right? 50 years, I'm still a Cowboy fan. 100 years, if I'm still here, there may be AI law by that time. I'd have transferred all of my consciousness to the AI law. We'll still be talking here, So regardless of the situation and scenario. But I can tell you that if you're not following the trends, right? If you're not doing what other people are doing to be successful, no matter how much you slice those oranges up, you're not going to get the apple pie. And Jerry Jones continued to say, hey, I can make an apple pie out of oranges, right? Give me the limes. Give me the lemons, man. I can make you an apple pie. I'm like, dude, where? So wheelchair law indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So that's just how it goes. And I appreciate all of you guys so much for that, but I'm still going to be here. But so just in case, if you guys been wondering, if you are in a situation that you need somebody to fight for you, you know where I'm going with this. If you've been a part of these type of episodes, come on with it. Y'all hear that music? Something crashing down inside, right? You at work, you on your job, then all of a sudden, a Mercedes come through and knock you out. Who you gonna call? Well, I'm gonna tell you who you call. Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. They've been doing this for over 100 years of experiences if you add them all together. And I'm telling you, when you give them a call, their team of lawyers gonna really look into your conversation and listen to what's going on and take great care of you and they're going to be like, hey, I get it. The insurance company said this, the insurance company said that, but the reality of it is that we got your back because they trying to take an advantage of you. You know, they say, nah, go ahead, go back to work. Go ahead, take time. No. Call Frenkel and Frenkel. Or go to frenkelfirm.com and they will take good care of you. They will listen to your situation and they'll put you in the right places. So check out Frenkel and Frenkel. And also, jump on the hotline for your mind, 657-390-7391, brought to you by Frenkel and Frenkel. Call my number and let's get this on the way. But let me play my other. Get on the phone, y'all. Come on with it. Come on. From the 402, my guy, live, lit, Fargo. You're live on the nation, man. Talk to me.
Yo,
Nation.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Come on with it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, I was just over talking to some people, and the dude said he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Okay.
And I said, okay, see you on Sunday. He said, are we playing on Sunday?
What?
I said, in prime time.
For your
he said,
mind.
where are y'all playing? I said, the game's up in Pittsburgh with all your terrible towels and all of that. He said, woo,
come on.
Woo, woo, woo. I said, okay. So I said to him, so is Justin Fields the answer? He said, and that made me say, you scared? You scared?
You scared?
You don't give a what? You scared? So, Cowboys Nation, stand tall or not at all.
Yeah.
We going in.
Come on with it.
And we going to take down that dub. Everybody knows it. You can talk about, do we need Devonte Adams? You can talk about, do we need Dalvin Cook? You can talk about, the edges aren't there. But I'm going to tell you like this.
Tell
We're
him.
going to get that win. We're going to get that win on
Come on
Sunday
with
night.
it, man. Get crunk with it. What's that score? What you got for the score, man? Come on. Tell me the
We're
score.
going to get that win. So, the score, Charlie, tell him the score.
Predict the score?
Predict the score.
Predict the score.
I'm pretty sure the Cowboys gonna get we're gonna win and we're gonna get 7 points. They're gonna get 5 or 3 or even less.
7-3. I'll take it. I'll take it. Come on,
It's gonna
baby.
be a nasty slugfest. Now, Law, I'm gonna leave you with this. I went to church today.
Okay, you went to church today.
I went to the Catholic church, so I know about some immaculate receptions.
Okay.
And I said, Ave Maria Deo Grazie. No immaculate receptions. This is time for the Cowboys. So let it be known that they scared and we hungry. 2-2, let's do what we do. Cowboy Nation, stay true. All of y'all for the silver and blue, stand up. If you know what it is, then just go ahead and live your life, baby. Because we here.
Yes,
we here.
indeed,
This our
man.
time.
That's all time, man. Appreciate you, man. That's my
How about them
godfather, man.
Cowboys?
How about him, man? Come on with it. All right, I got my next caller from the 214. My guy, Darius. Man, what's good with you? You're live on the nation.
Law, can you hear me?
Yep.
First of all, I want to tell you, great job on the final word Tuesday.
Appreciate it.
I apologize for it being such a late notice, but y'all had some really good points on the final word. Pretty much, Boss solidified what I was saying about Mike McCarthy for 2 years straight that he lied. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people that was in denial about that. But I'm glad that Boss finally, is coming around to starting to see things the way that I've been kind of saying it for the past 2 or 3 years or so. Also, I feel like Mike McCarthy is finally getting exposed. He can't hide behind Kellen Moore. He can't hide behind Dan Quinn. Everybody.
But can you admit this though, Darius? Can you admit this though? Them jokers talking about a soft rebuild.
Who is them? Who? You talking about a soft rebuild?
Jerry Jones. You putting this man coaching life on the line. And you say, yeah, we're gonna do the soft rebuild. You know. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
My bad. Like, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Your turn.
So here's the thing. The reason why I never use Jerry Jones as an excuse is because they not going nowhere. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, they not gonna never go nowhere. So the reason why I never call in to complain about Jerry Jones is because that's a never-ending cycle. Like, it's like, so basically what you're saying is we not gonna do nothing unless they leave. They never gonna leave.
No. I'm just saying that they just been dealt a bad hand.
No, I get that. What I'm saying is the people that do say that is like, the reason why I never say that is because they never gonna leave. And our only hope is to have like a real head coach that knows how to finesse them, or somebody that they respect in situations like you have Devonte Adams available, and you just look at them. You just look at Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, and you be like, bro, do you want to win or not? Okay, so then this is what we need. We need this, and this. Mm-hmm. If you want to win a Super Bowl, if the goal is to win a Super Bowl, this is what we need. If you don't want to win the Super Bowl, you keep doing that dumb shit that you're doing, and then I'm gonna be out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never talk about Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, because they're not going to go nowhere. What was I about to say? I forgot what I was about to say.
No, you good. Keep going. In closing, though.
Other than that, in closing. Other than that, that's why I was just calling to congratulate you and just thank you, for that final word that y'all had. And also, you kind of inspired me to kind of do my own show. Because like these little snippets of me talking to you, it's a version of me being able to vent. You feel what I'm saying? Right, and I already know the whole spiel with, all you gotta do is press record. A lot of people always call and tell me, they want to do this, but they never do it. You don't gotta I already know all of that. Right. So you don't gotta tell me all of that. I already know. Right now, I just have a concept in my head as to how I want the show to kind of go. And so like that's what I'm kind of seeing that I'm gonna have to do, because like I be having a lot of stuff to say, and I can't get it off in this one little call. You know what I'm saying? So, the way that I keep those receipts on you, me and my brother, we do the same thing. We hold each other accountable for what we say. So, the way that I do it with you, I do it with my brother. My brother do it to me on the same way. So, so that's what I was calling to tell you, and I appreciate you.
Hey, man, no doubt, man. I appreciate you, bro. And what's your score prediction?
You don't want to know my score prediction. I listen, man. This year, like I told you, I'm taking this year off. I'm taking the year off with all my hopes, and I don't have a score prediction. You don't want to. If I did give you a score prediction, you don't want to hear it. So I'm not gonna tell it to you.
All right,
so
bro.
That's just what that is.
Well, you have a good one, man. Appreciate you for calling in, man. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
No doubt. All right, so I got Conley with the super chat says. Richard Gere, I believe, said in the movie called Officer and Gentleman, I got nowhere else to go. I'm DC for life to the end of it all. Until the end of the all. So, it's DC for life. Yeah. I got from the 662, that's my neck of the woods, and that is Computer. What's good with you, man? Talk to us.
Well, my inside source has been telling me this, but he didn't come out and tell me this. So the Cowboys are in a rebuild.
Okay.
They've been in a rebuild for the past couple years. They everything has been intentional. The reason why they let Mike coach this year out because they knew they was in a rebuild and they needed somebody to sacrifice. So basically, your Dallas Cowboys have sacrificed their coaching staff and those families so Jerry and Steven can prove that they can do right the way they want to do things. The NFC, the Cowboys, Jerry and them always do stuff at the wrong times. They good when as far as business, but they have no insight as far as the NFL and what's going on. The NFC this year is for the taking. You got teams like Atlanta and some of these other weaker teams that's able to get all this winning because the 49ers are hurt. They're going to be hurt all year. Chris McCaffrey probably going to be hurt all year. They're going to be injury prone all year long because of the way they practice and the way Kyle Shanahan runs that system over there. They're going to be hurt this year. at some point Jared Goff going to turn back into a pumpkin, just like Derek Carr did. So this wasn't the year to do the rebuild. But by them calling themselves being butt man and thinking they smarter than everybody, like he got on there and was cussing at Clarence Hill, it's really stupid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of us are stupid. I'm a dumbass fan. Every fan out there, we all a bunch of idiots to pull for a team and an organization that will do a soft rebuild in the middle of them having a chance because they're not aware of what's going on.
Right.
You know, for him to get on the radio today and admit that, he didn't want to say that. He didn't mean to say that.
Yeah,
he must
just
have had a
slipped.
drink from Dudley Walker this morning or something because he wasn't supposed to come out and say that. And a friend of mine told me, said that, well, my inside source told me that they have what they done to the coaching staff. They have demoted coaches. They have took coaches' title. They have cut coaches' pay. They have done a lot of stuff to their coaching staff that y'all don't even know that they have done. So if you got a product on the field like that and making them play with all them young players and all that kind of stuff, so they call themselves mad at those agents because they got the best of them on those contracts. So instead of them trying to fix it, they got to be proven right like a lot of people in this country. You know what I'm saying? Most people with that kind of money and think the same way they do, either their way or the highway. Everybody else is either wrong. You're just a peasant or you just some minority they really don't give a care about.
Right.
They just want you to just go out there and do your job and keep it moving.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? It's wrong for them to come up and put this mirage over everybody's face. It started to make me think like old boy said, all these Super Bowls are rigged. They already know at the beginning of the year who they're going to, the 2 or 3 teams that they want to be in the Super Bowl. And we not in that equation. Because they have to have these other cities win in order to keep those fan bases still going back to those stadiums. It's a money thing.
Money grab, man.
So all these teams are down all the time, and they don't have no hope of winning. People not going to buy tickets. So they got to let all these teams like the Saints and the Atlanta Falcons and these other teams that never won get a chance to taste of winning and being in the limelight and being on these networks and streaming service to cover the money. So they can keep advancing this and having games in Mexico and these other places and stuff like that. They want to keep the Cowboys down because the Cowboys dominate as far as the ratings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody in America going to tune in Sunday night to see the Cowboys fail just like they did against the Giants. If them boys go out there and win, they're going to turn on Justin Fields and say he need to go to the bench just like they did Daniel Jones.
Right.
If he come out there and win that game, he's going to be the greatest thing since
sliced bread.
But if they lose to the Cowboys Sunday, there's going to be a lot of people mad talking about Tomlin going to need to get fired. He don't know what he's doing. He don't let the Cowboys win because it doesn't fit their narrative.
Yeah.
You got people like Chris Candy and all these other people. Stephen Jones trying to. I don't know why Stephen A. Smith has got the contract he's trying to get him because he done bad Cowboys.
There's the only reason why, man. Sure, you're right on that. There's the only reason why, man.
He was covering basketball and stuff like that.
No doubt.
All the records by all of them. That's why Dan Orlovsky get on there and talk bad about the Cowboys because since he's been talking bad about the Cowboys, they let him call college games.
Yeah.
They done set up an extra Monday night game for him. And this dude was a scrub when he was in the league.
You ain't lying,
like
man.
Everybody else, he got what you know what he got to be able to move forward. We can't do that. We got to work 3 times as hard.
3 times, man.
It's really criminal and wrong for them to do that. Why wouldn't they just come out here and just tell all the fan base that look, we're in a soft rebuild for the next 2 or 3 years. Y'all don't even freaking worry about it. There's enough people that'll come to the stadium and see other opposing teams play. Cowboy fans, y'all can stay at home.
No doubt, man. Hey, computer, man, I appreciate you for calling in, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate you, bro.
Upsetting, man. It's really sad.
I know, man,
really
but
sad.
yeah,
it's
computer.
Really sad to throw that man up on the bus like that. You give him a coaching staff that wasn't with him in the first place.
Yeah.
And then I like that dude that got on the phone talking about Mike McCarthy. How the hell Mike McCarthy? Ain't no coach in the world. Jerry Jones was not listening to Jesus Christ if he was coaching the Cowboys. You think he'll listen to Christ? No. You think he's going to listen to Mike McCarthy telling him I need this player?
Oh, my God.
Stupid stuff they're talking about. We need a coach that can go in there. Jerry Jones don't respect nobody.
They don't respect nobody.
He got him 3 Super Bowls.
Man.
He don't respect Jimmy Johnson. Who you think he gonna respect?
Uh-oh.
Y'all gonna sit up and talk bad about Mike McCarthy. That man has a family. He already went through that stuff in Green Bay where they dogged him out. Now y'all doing the same thing in Dallas. This man, if you had a job somewhere and somebody sabotaging you, keep people doing your work to support your family. Man, them coaches and them families, everybody got, like I almost had a panic attack Thursday watching. I almost had to go to the damn hospital, man.
Right.
The hospital.
Wow,
because
man.
the way I feel, because I had an anxiety attack before the game Thursday.
My
Sunday.
My goodness.
sick about them Cowboys. I literally, my health was bad. I almost had to go to the hospital, had to call a doctor. Because Jerry Jones stood there and lied on us, man. I'm tired of that man lying us and treating us like this. I've been sitting there watching these damn Cowboys my whole life. Spending my time, waiting my family and everything. He's coming over there and treat us like that. Talking about a rebuild.
Come on, man. I know. It ain't fair, man.
That shit ain't right. You're not doing like this, man. That shit ain't right, man. Why in the world are you doing fan things like this? You have Stephen A. Smith in there laughing at us. He didn't even come here collecting his money. Landing his helicopter in the middle of black. That ain't right, man. That's crazy. That's being that's evil, man. He shouldn't be like that. I don't understand why they do people like that, man. It ain't right. This is sports.
It's
You're
money,
going to be dictating and treating people bad like that, man. It ain't cool. It is not right. And you got them coaches and them players out there killing themselves, and you sit up here doing a soft rebuild because you got to be smarter and righter than everybody else. Man, you're an old ass man. You ain't got forever. You ain't God. You is not God. You might think you is. You ain't got no hotline to Christ. He'll call you home just like he will anybody else. So you need to be trying to make the best of the time you got here instead of cheating people.
No doubt, man.
People that died up here waiting on the Cowboys to win something. People sick, laying up in the hospitals going through all this crap. And you sit up here playing with people's emotions. Folks buying jerseys, wearing jerseys to work, buying stuff, sitting there listening. Folks sitting there taking time away from his family to do these podcasts for people to listen. And y'all sitting there screwing us over. It ain't right, man. It ain't right. Now, what's the damn somebody would do something about it?
I'm trying my best over here, computer man. I just think that, man, we all passionate, bro. We don't like this team. That's the problem. We love this team and we want what's best for this team. But they done took what we done love and turned it into nothing but profit. That's all they see, bro. And unfortunately, they don't care about us, man. You know what I'm saying?
They don't care at all.
They don't care about us, man.
If you care anything about your fan base, you won't have a man to talk bad about you. Bring
Right.
it down and let him film and show in your place.
Yeah.
What good is that doing there? What good is that doing your fan base? Why would you treat them like we ain't the one that went out there and screwed over and signed them players that can't play? We ain't the ones that went out there and got screwed by the referees up there in Green Bay. We ain't the ones. But you gonna take it out on us because we peasants. Because we ain't got $1 billion.
Man. Much
You know what I'm saying? We
much
have $1
love
billion
for you,
and
man.
treat us like something.
Hey.
Just some normal, everyday people working out hard. They don't care because there's going to be another fan. Another fan.
Yeah.
There's always going to be another fan. There's always going to be some corporation that want to buy one of those boxes. Or some other team come in town so they can laugh at the Cowboys.
Yeah.
It ain't right.
Yeah, ain't right.
Whatever happened to wanting to win? Whatever happened to that? Why has it got to be this way, man? I don't understand. I wish he would just come out and just tell us, man, I don't give a damn about y'all. Just be real, man. Stop lying to people. Talking about we trying to win and we trying to do this with these players. No, man, you don't know what the hell you doing. Because you work $12 billion don't mean you smart. That mean the Lord blessed you. It ain't nothing you did. Jimmy built that. You don't have that $12 billion to Jimmy Johnson. Because while you out there trying to make money, Jimmy was building that team. He the one turned the Cowboys into superstars that everybody wanted to be part of. And then you turn around and fire him because you wanted to be the one that had to talk all the time. Mr. Jones, I have stood by you. I have prayed for you. I have done it all. You turn around and stick me in my damn back with a knife, and I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. I wish you just do the right thing. Just sell the damn team then. Go somewhere and buy your soccer team. Or do something else. Go get on TV, start your own TV station where y'all can talk every day to everybody. That's all you want to do anyway. Go buy ESPN and sit your ass there with Stephen A. Smith every day. Then you can be important and lead the football to football.
No doubt, man.
Damn it. Shit don't make no sense, man.
I feel your computer, man.
And we sitting up here upset.
Yeah.
And you done came out here and slipped up and told the world, we in a soft rebuild. You right on it.
Yeah.
Ain't no
right
soft rebuild. It's a hard rebuild.
Man,
because they wasn't going to sign Dak. They figured out Trey Lance couldn't play. They had no intention of signing Dak. They were mad at Dak because he treated them with that contract. They should have let that man go on somewhere else. They should let CeeDee Lamb go somewhere else. Don't let Michael go. Should let Michael go somewhere else. And just let your damn family go out there and play or get some some scrubs off the street or whatever you going to do because you don't care nothing about winning. Like back in the day, talking about winning is the name of the game. That man's been gone a long time. Once you got money, got to taste that fame, winning went out the building. Because I tell a lot of people, being in the music industry, the one thing that artists don't like more than anything when people stop screaming their name is vanity. Look it up in the Bible, the devil's favorite sin. That's all it is, baby. It ain't got nothing to do with no money because they all going to keep making money regardless. If he won the Super Bowl, he'll make $30 billion, but he can't see that. Because he's too blinded by the light. Oh, I got to be wrong. Ain't nobody else can do this better than me. No, Jerry, you ain't done it in 20-something years. You still trying to prove Jimmy Johnson wrong when he left. That's the only reason why they won't change what they doing. They trying to prove because when Barry won that Super Bowl, they were Jimmy players. And Barry's a good coach, too.
Hey,
so hey
computer.
Barry and Jimmy.
What I'm going to do here is I'm gonna give you a call when this show over with, man. And we'll get down and talk some more about this, bro. For real, man. I appreciate you, man.
I'm sorry to get upstairs, start crying on y'all, man, but it just hurts me, man. It hurts.
Yeah,
when you love something, care about something, you find out that you've been screwed over. It's like you found out your wife was cheating on you.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now. I feel like I've been dating this woman, married this woman all these years, and found out she's been cheating on me the whole time.
Yeah.
They don't even love me.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
being a Dallas Cowboy fan, listening to Jerry on that damn radio today.
Man.
We all in. You should say that when we ain't all in, we're going to be in a solid rebuild. When people want to be, people know what's going on.
Man.
You ain't got to lie, Craig.
You ain't lie, man. But appreciate you for calling in, computer. And you still going to give me your score prediction or not?
Man, they going to come out there and win this game.
Let's go.
They going to win it because they got pride in themselves. They ain't got nothing to do with Jerry. Unless Jerry tell Mike McCarthy to tank the game. You never know.
Never know,
they ain't
man.
playing Dalvin Cook. They started playing players that don't need to play.
Yeah.
And another thing I'm telling y'all, so Jerry Jones has a play sheet up there.
Uh-huh.
And he has a phone call down to that sideline. He dictates who played. He dictates what motion is ran and all that different stuff. So y'all can stop there and stop complaining about Mike McCarthy. It ain't him.
Man, appreciate you, computer.
Top. That man has no say in nothing.
Man.
None of them coaches has.
Man, appreciate you, computer.
With Jerry Jones.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, bro.
Stop jumping on Mike McCarthy. He going to go somewhere next year. He going to end up winning some games. And y'all going to be like, oh, shit, we should have kept him.
Right.
Yeah.
But appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for calling in, computer.
I'll y'all later, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Woo. Hey, look. That's passion. Yeah, there's passion. There's love. There's commitment. That is focus, will on loving his team. And I know a few of you guys. I know some of y'all shed some tears when he was crying because y'all felt the emotions, right? This man don't like the Cowboys. He loved the Cowboys. But for those, and then he was talking about, feel like a lady out there moving on from him, But hey, if you wanna leave, baby, go ahead and leave. Yeah, but you got to tell him, though, computer. That's one thing you got to tell him, man. You got to tell him, if you want to leave, go ahead and leave. Yeah, because at the end of the day, what that train going to do, y'all? What that train going to do? What that train going to do? Yeah, so, yeah. But I know y'all felt what he was saying. Yeah, I know y'all felt what he was saying. We got no control of the outcome of the game. We don't. We got no control of it. But we can voice our opinions. We can voice our frustrations. And if this man been playing around and going through this rebuild or this soft rebuild and think that that's okay, that's Jerry, I got this for you.
Shame.
It's just shame, man. We're going to let the next caller on from the 757. Mike, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
What up, Law? What up, Law?
All is well. Can't complain. What you got?
Yeah, man. I guess you know what? I'm not as surprised that we going through this as most folks. I did feel my man's passion a while ago.
Yeah.
But you gotta hear the cues, man. You gotta listen to the locker room.
Yeah.
Listen to the locker room. Don't listen to Jerry. Listen to what Dak Prescott said. I just let Jerry talk because Jerry says a lot. You know what I'm saying? Listen to C.D. Lamb laughing at Jerry Jones talking about C.D. Lamb isn't our number one priority. My man literally put an LOL Twitter out there.
Oh yeah, true,
Like,
true.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to the cue. Derrick Henry lives in the state of Texas,
Right.
and then we don't even pick up the phone to call this man.
Yeah, I couldn't be an owner though, Mike. Mike, I couldn't be an owner because if I was an owner, if I had billions of dollars, I'm making billions of dollars, right? If I really want that player, man, don't you know I slide some like when Derrick Henry bought that house, he would have pulled up and it would have been a car in the driveway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It would have been something in it. It would have been I'll be doing all types of stuff, man. I'll be finagling and finessing. You know? that's why God didn't bless me with that billions of dollars. Because I'd be finessing. The Cowboys be on their the Cowboys be on their 10th Super Bowl by now. Messing around with me.
I'm throwing him a housewarming party. Like,
right.
You even gotta set this up for yourself.
Yeah.
And this Dallas Cowboy, everything is up at that joint. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the fact it's like the karma. It's like God laughs right in your face because just when you don't even give a damn about somebody that you know that can work, that's worth every goddamn penny, even though it really wasn't even worth that much. God was like, you know what? Baltimore Ravens is going to play y'all the third game of this season.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you what you missed out on.
Yeah.
And this fool, man, 150 on our ass. And
Yeah.
we couldn't do nothing. And we expect to goddamn come away with a guy. Like, I know it's wishful thinking that we're going to come away with this W on goddamn Sunday.
Yeah.
But what's our issue?
Yeah.
We can't cover a goddamn running. We can't cover the run.
You can't cover it. Yeah.
We can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. And we can't run.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all that shit in the off season, Malik Hooker. Oh, well, maybe you need to stop doing the podcast and work on the run. Malik, I saw your ass give up a touchdown. Like all y'all are messing up. Like every last one is all that accountability talk. It's just all fodder, bro.
Yeah,
it really
it
is.
Yeah.
Like nobody's committed. We got dissension in our locker room. We got too many people coming out. There's no unity on this team right now. I saw the soft rebuild when we brought Ezekiel Elliott back. Jerry Jones ain't had to tell me. When he did that, I said, yeah, this is going to be a bad season for us. We're going to feel it this season. We got 2 rookie starting O-linemen. One gets a holding call, brings back, I think, did Rico Dowdle bust a big run?
Right.
Right, that was him, right? And
Yeah,
he
well,
got
yeah.
the damn holding call. I ain't even got much more to say. It's just like,
Man, Mike, I should just name this show the vent show, man. Just vent, get it off, man.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you, man, so much for calling in,
man.
bro. And
Thanks for taking the call, Law.
yeah, appreciate you, bro. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed, man. So what he's referring to is, I believe it's Proverbs 1. Proverbs 1, verse 26. God will laugh at your pretty much your pitfalls, your wicked natures. You know what I'm saying? The calamities, calamities. I think they say that. Yeah, he will laugh at those things. Because you thinking that you got this going on, and okay, all right, cool. I'll laugh at those things, right? And that's how we are in this particular situation. We're being laughed at because we are a laughing stock at this point. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go to another caller, by the way, and let them vent, because this is like a vent session. I got Swayze from the 908. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What's going on, Law? I'm not vetting. I already told y'all.
Oh yeah, you saw this coming. The only thing that you would have been right on the money if the Cowboys just didn't pay Dak. You called out everything. You said that CeeDee Lamb would get his pay. I think you said CeeDee Lamb would get paid before Dak. You said that the Cowboys would do X, Y, and Z. And the only thing that you missed out was the fact that, the Cowboys waited week 1 to pay Dak Prescott. If it wasn't, everything you said would have been pretty much right on the money, right?
Yeah, and even that didn't make sense at all to pay Dak week 1. When the season started, at that point you should have just waited and see how the season come about. And then you had to pay him the super top quarterback money. Then it is what it is. You got to pay him super top quarterback money. He's first if he's a franchise quarterback. The fact is that now it's a chance that we could get a top 10 pick based off the schedule and based off the injuries that we got. And if I see Shedeur Sanders throwing 4 touchdowns week 1 with the Miami Dolphins, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be the first one calling you. I'm gonna be sick.
I know.
Now, like I told y'all, he's from Dallas, Texas. Y'all don't listen, bro. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't. Y'all hard-headed, bro.
You don't like the
Shedeur Sanders with Deion. Like y'all don't make y'all. I don't get it, bro. I really don't. Like what the y'all love Dak so much. Like y'all want to kiss Dak so much that y'all rather see Dak play with a 30. He's gonna be 35 by the time his contract ends to get a surefire first real black quarterback with the swag, with the well-off media as the Cowboys franchise quarterback with the star. Like I don't get it, bro. So that we over that. Dak is a quarterback. I'm over it. Like it is what it is.
It is what it is. Well, but let me say this though. It was the right thing. Like campaigning for Dak Prescott to get his money. I believe that, it was the right thing for us to say if they were going to pay him anyway. I believe that's what we was trying to say. If the Cowboys are going to pay Dak Prescott anyway, then go ahead and pay him. I think that's what most of Cowboy fans were saying, so that we can have this money so we can go out there and grab more and more players. But the Cowboys did just the opposite. There's no way that we going to only win like 2 or 3 games with Dak Prescott. We're going to win some more games. People just feel this way because we 2-2 now. We 32nd ranked offense. 32nd ranked defense and 32nd in rushing. But I just don't foresee this team only winning 4 more games or even 5 games altogether,
No, but you could have got conditional tag. Was it the conditional tag? If let's say if someone offers Dak a contract, you get 2 first-round picks, or you can match the tag.
He had the no trade clause on his contract, and he had I know you're talking about transitional tags and stuff like that. He got
transitional tag.
Yeah, he don't have that on. He couldn't do that. He had to. What you had to do. What the Cowboys would have had to do is eat the $55 million this year and eat the $40 million next season for Dak Prescott if they were going to let him walk or what have you. But, like someone said in the comments earlier, Dak jersey's still selling. He's the most visible. He's the most visible player on the team. One of them, So
yeah, like I agree. Like so, from a business standpoint, you had to pay Dak from a business standpoint, which I always. Like I think, like the decisions that the Cowboys have been making for the past 5 to 10 years, or even since Bill Parcells, even since Wade Phillips left, because I think in 2008, that's when we like Jerry was just spending a whole bunch of money. We got Pac-Man Jones, and he was trying to win it. That was the last year he was like really trying to win the Super Bowl for that year. When he was paying everyone the whole bunch of bread. He got Roy Williams T on both sides. Like that was the last time. Ever since then, I think Jerry He just said, "I know what? I'm not as talented as Jimmy Johnson." And he just accepted that. All right, I'm never going to win the Super Bowl. So if I'm not going to win the Super Bowl, let me at least keep the business afloat. And not the business afloat, but let me at least get mediocre, because the Cowboys brand sells itself. We're basically the Disney World of the NFL. Like when you go to AT&T Stadium, it's like going to Disney World. It's not really watching a football game. You go in there, it's a vacation spot for NFL fans. I get it from a business standpoint. You had to pay Dak, but as Cowboys fans, in order for us to put the hammer down, we should have said, let's start over from the very beginning, because I understand what y'all are saying. Y'all saying that, we got talented players, so of course, like you want the talented players to come, like they're still young, but in order for you to actually rebuild the team the way it's supposed to be, you got to rebuild it from the ground up. You got to get that surefire defensive tackle. You got to get the the surefire interior lineman. What we got with BB, but even then, I think BB was a Band-Aid draft to me.
Right.
Was a Band-Aid type draft pick to me. I think he's decent. I don't think he's gonna be like Travis Frederick.
Nah, he on his way, bro. But in closing, man, what else you have? Give me your score prediction and all that in closing.
I mean, in closing, I mean, I think the Steelers blow us out. I think it's not going to be close. To me, I really think it's not going to be close because we don't have the defense. We can't stop the run. Our cornerbacks, our cornerbacks are trash. George Pickett's going to tear us apart, and we do bad against mobile quarterbacks. Guess who's mobile? Justin Fields. Last time we
Hey, Daniel Jones is mobile now, you know.
Yeah, he's not that mobile. But let me just say this though.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, and this is very serious. We can right the ship, right? We can right this. The only hope as Cowboys fans, right?
Right.
To right this ship, because I remember in 2007 when the Giants, you know what I'm saying, like looked trash for the first 5, 6, 7 weeks. They hit a switch right there when they just hit like a switch. They everyone got healthy at the right time. And we can get healthy at the right time while everyone else is pretty injured. I can see us going on a run and getting to the NFC Championship because the NFL is just a crazy lady. So I won't automatically say it's over, but I say from just the way the team is built, I hope you guys just understand the difference between a football move and a business and friendship move. If we don't get Bill Belichick next year, the only logical choice is Bill Belichick. If we don't get him, y'all shouldn't even be taking the team serious. But I see you.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you, Swayze. All right, so I'm trying to see if I can get to that super chat, man. I appreciate y'all support, man, for everything that y'all do, man, venting and showing support of your fellow brethren that calls in and judgment free, man. You know, I appreciate. I take the highs and the lows, man. Harris, Linville Harris with the super chat. By not signing Derrick Henry, Jerry and Stevens robbed the team of one win. You know, yeah. I always said, man, get the brother, man, and have him on your side, right? You seen what Derrick Henry was able to do, but so many people were banging on the table saying that he's washed or he ain't going to be this and that, but I saw 12 touchdowns. I saw over 1,000 yards rushing, right, behind one of the worst offensive lines in all of football, and that was Derrick Henry last year. So bring him over here. Mike Jones, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for your support. He says, and I just want to say this again for those when y'all making the donation to help elevate the nation here. I want to give back, so your name is going to be entered in when y'all make the donation, right? I don't have Jerry Wayne Jones money, but I believe I give back, you know, more than he do. And you guys, your name will be entered into a drawing to win his helmet right here. You know, just doing a little bit as I can. And it states here, he says, Mike Jones for the $9.99. He says when he got rid of several starters from last year that should have been signed right here, right there, when he brought Zeke back, it was a true sign. He wants to run his team like the Patriots before Brady left. Okay, so I'm going to sift through this again and give y'all a better read on this. So Mike Jones is basically saying, I'm paraphrasing now, Mike, saying that when he didn't bring back several starters from last year, which he should have, basically, and then when he brought back Zeke, it was a true sign that he wanted to run this team like the Patriots did when they had Brady. So the setup, the play is they trying to get Bill Belichick here. If that's the situation, let me know if I'm right. You know what I'm saying? All right, so with that being said, let's go to the 901. My guy, JV, you're live, man. You was on the line yesterday. I couldn't get to you, but I'm with you now, JV. I got you.
It's all good, Lord, man. So how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Happy Friday to you, man. It's 4 o'clock.
Hey,
so,
happy.
Yeah.
Hey, same to you. Happy Friday. So we can listen to this bull crap from Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
You know, he has always been this way.
Okay.
You know, and with us going through this emotional roller coaster with him today, and I'm including everybody as one in this context. You know, and with us going, it should not even be a surprise to anybody. The only way that this is a surprise is if we were all Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody who knows absolutely nothing about the business but just think the Cowboys anyway. You know, I just want to know, how do you put a coach on a lamed up contract
and then say, we finna rebuild, you know? Yeah. It's like,
and it's not the offensive coach. It's every single individual on that squad that's on the coaching staff.
Yeah, they are everybody got a no contract. No contract for the foreseeable future.
Every single individual.
Yeah, every single one.
But, you know, but nobody mentions that. You know, even though they can, you got folks that got that has the ability to reach out to hundreds of thousands, even millions. You know, and see, because I believe if an organization such as sports organizations, you know what I'm saying, which has a whole group of teams in it, you know, if they find something that might be hurting their bottom dollar, they may force the owner to sell their team.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna do that here, man. But JV, man,
Hey,
what else you got, man? What else you got, bro? What else you got?
Hey, I'm sick and tired of Jerry Jones and his antics, but I can't just blame Jerry Jones because I know Steven Jones got part of it too. But man, I'm gonna be in front of this TV on Sunday night, and you know, I know I'm gonna be looking at probably a outdated offense, and I know I'm gonna be looking at a defense that's missing Tank and Michael Parsons.
Man, but we gonna still be rooting for this team. That's crazy.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Like you said, and I've always agreed with you. Hey, we've been fans of the Cowboys before the Joneses even existed in the Cowboys' life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
But hey, this is what we got to deal with, and like I said, the only folks that surprised are those types.
Yeah. But man,
you gotta. Hey, have a great one.
Yeah.
Enjoy your weekend and go Cowboys. Hey, DC4L for life, bro.
Yes, indeed. Hey. DC4L. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy JV from the 901. I got 3 other callers here, man, that's been patiently waiting with us on this beautiful day. I appreciate everybody, man, taking your time out. Whether or not you're driving or you're on the airplane watching this, or you pretty much at Mama Nim's house, I appreciate y'all. And also check out Frenkel and Frenkel. You guys see them everywhere, and all on the screen there. And if you have anything that you going through in life, they're not counselors. I'm the counselor here because a lot of people say, "Hey, can Frenkel and Frenkel help me out with this particular situation with Jerry Jones?" No, they don't counsel folks, but they may give you some consulting as it relates to a personal injury if you're on the job and you know fool around and turn the corner too quickly, and that edge of that desk was right there, and you bang your knee. Maybe they wasn't, you know, what they call it, OSHA compliant. Who knows? But call Frenkel and Frenkel. If you got hurt, you know, call them boys, and they would take real good care of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's let the 254, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me.
Hello, Nation.
What's up? What's good with you, John? What's good with you?
Nothing much. I kind of pray for you, but we gonna fight. We gonna fight through it. We gonna fight through it.
Yeah.
I know a couple people is hurt, and then on the injury report and stuff. I believe we can go fight through it. I believe in my Cowboys.
You believe in your Cowboys, and you're going to fight it all the way through. I already know your mindset, John, and we really appreciate you for calling in on this, too.
I've been a Cowboys fan since I was, like, 3 years old.
Man, most certainly.
And I'm 22 right now.
Yeah. You 22 now? So, I mean, yeah, keep fighting, John, and keep rooting for this team. What you got for the score prediction this week?
I think the score will be, like, 27 to 13. With 27 us and 13 for Green Bay.
Hell yeah, I love it. That 27-13. Oh, we popping champagne bottles over here. I don't care who don't like it. I'm gonna be singing this little win of ours. I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, John. Before I let you go, let me hear you say it.
How about they got Cowboys go DC for y'all?
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, John, man, a superstar. And I love it when he calls in because he always brings that joy. And he's always optimistic like me. He said he's been a fan since he was 3. He's 22 right now. And trust and believe. John himself is an all-star. John don't think that I haven't seen his TikToks. Y'all go check out John TikTok, man. Put it in the chat, John. Let people know your TikTok. Well, I seen you, John. I seen you with them. You know what I'm talking about, huh? Yes, indeed. From the 540, you're live on the nation. Talk to me.
Merry go round and around. When the hell are they going to go off the merry-go-round, man? They like to keep spelling on the merry-go-round, bro.
Yeah. It's what it is.
Never count the merry-go-round until the Jones is no longer on the team. I'm just telling you, because I've been a Cowboy fan since 1976. And I've never seen so much foolishness in my life with this team. Ever since Jimmy left, gone, they have ruined a lot of football careers. If I'm Michael Parsons, I love Michael Parsons. Don't sign here. You ain't going to win a Super Bowl here. You're not going to win one here. Because Jerry has proven to me that he is not the reason why they won Super Bowls in the 90s. He was too busy building the franchise. He was building the brand. Because back then, if you remember, what did you say on Monday when the player messed up? Jimmy going to get rid of him. He'll get a pink slip.
He'll get a pink slip.
They didn't say Jerry Jones. He'll get a pink slip.
Yeah.
And ever since Jimmy gone, you ain't never heard that when a player make a mistake on Sunday.
Yeah.
Heard no more.
Yeah, you don't hear that.
So they are not. They're just not, because if they don't respect the coach,
right?
How can you win? You gotta respect the coach. If you don't respect the coach, you can't win, man. You know,
well. Here's how it goes. You may have that little respect line there, but then it's the undermine. Because everybody knows, like, they're like, hey, coach not here next year. My contract say I got a 3 or 4 year deal. Coach don't have that, know. Yeah. So they will literally go straight to Steven or go straight to Jerry about their situation. So the power structure is always crazy, man. It's crazy over here.
You can't have that, man. And the bad part of it is the law. They're wasting careers here, man. if you've been doing a rebuild for 30 years.
Yeah.
So you're doing the same thing over and over and over.
Mhm.
Because like the other guy talking about, they rebuilding.
Right.
But you still got to bring in free agents because Jimmy brought free agents in. He brought Charles Haley in. He brought Deion Sanders in. You still have to bring in free agents to fill that gap and fill that void.
Yep.
You can't just draft and win Super Bowls. It don't work like that, man.
It definitely don't,
So
man.
you don't have enough picks to do that, man. You don't have enough picks. So you have to fill that void. So what's the purpose of signing Dak at the last minute? When you could have signed Dak early and could have brought Frazier in, you could have got a defensive end. You could have got another receiver, another running back.
Come on with it.
That goes to show you, man. They are not football people. They are businessmen. This is a toy for them, man.
It's a hobby, man. A hobby lobby Cowboys, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. When you got money, it's sad, man. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
But at this point in my life, I can't go buy no more jerseys. I can't buy no more hats, man.
No
I don't
doubt.
want to give me no Cowboy stuff, man.
Yeah.
But I still rock with them. But I cannot financially support them like that, dude.
No doubt, man. But hey, I appreciate you for calling in, though, man. What you got for the score before I let you go?
I'm thinking Dallas will hang in there, and they may squeak it out 23-24, maybe squeak it out. It just depends on if Florida or them gonna play, and Dak. Because it's gonna take Dak to start doing what Tony Romo did. Start changing plays. The hell what the coach called or what Jerry called that Fox say. Look at it, say this ain't gonna work. They start calling the plays like Tony did. That's the only way this team is gonna win.
And they can't fire him anyway. He got $80 million. So walk around with some walk around with some moxie there. Yeah, but I appreciate you, man.
Remember Mike McCarthy? I'm already gonna be fired. I'm playing everybody. I'm playing to win. The hell with it.
Hell with it, man. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for calling in, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shoot. You got to walk around a little different. If you send your super chats in, we'll get to all your super chats at the end. Be sure we get to all your super chats. And for those who super chat, your name will be entered in to win this helmet right here, the throwback one. You know what I'm saying? And it's a really nice helmet. But I locked the phone lines. I know you guys got a lot of things to do. You might want to watch the season finale of Power or something, or you might want to go watch the Joker movie. Is it out today or it come out tomorrow? Y'all let me know. You may want to go do that, So let's go. Cowboy Nation, I got J-Biz. I got the 608. And then I got Zach, and then I see Brandon in the chat. But 608 was first before you, J-Biz. So hold tight. The 608, you're here. You're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
What's the word? How you doing today, Law Nation?
All is well, man. Can't complain. It's a beautiful day, man. Beautiful day.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely beautiful. It's definitely a beautiful day. And first and foremost, want to say that, Jerry Jones, I understand the concern of Cowboy fans, but I feel that Jerry Jones has no control over the morale of the team. And just like my man said, that we just got to listen to the locker room and listen to what they say, because this is Dak's team at this point, and we got to rally behind him, because I think that he can do something great for us. We've been going to the playoffs. We went to the playoff of his arm last year, so all we need for him to do is do it again.
Right. Well, the only thing is with that, I'm gonna just give you a quick push back on this part of it. Even though this may be a Dak Prescott led team, right? But the players themselves can only do so much of what the instructions are. You see, Jeff Blasco, he's the running back coach. Somebody head need to get to start rolling over here, because we 32nd in running. The offensive line, Mike Solari, somebody got to answer to these atonements, man. Because, hey, this is a situation that we as a Cowboy fan, that's something that Dak Prescott can't improve, is run game. He can't improve offensive line. He can't improve, personnel decision. He can be out there and he can lead all he wants, but a pack of ants ain't going to run off an elephant, So at some point you're going to have the the necessary tools. And I'm not saying that the Cowboys don't have enough tools, but what the stats and the standards are saying that they don't have enough tools because we the 32nd ranked defense and we the 32nd ranked in rushing offense. That just ain't, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win anyway. But go ahead.
That is true. But
Yeah.
I feel that we have a great leader that's going to rally our troops.
Yeah.
Young man,
Yeah.
young man on our defense, their morale is building, and as long as that continues, we're going to be just fine. I mean, look at the Packers. You know, Jordan, even though Jordan Love, she lost last game, but did you see how the team rallied behind him that second half?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So I'm like, and he doesn't have a named wide receiver right now. You know, and so I feel that if we get behind our team and get behind our leader, who is Dak, we're gonna be just fine. Jerry Jones gonna continue to do what he's been doing, which is make money. He's a snake charmer.
Yeah.
You know, it's just the fact that a lot of people just like to drink the Kool-Aid. You know, so you just once you realize that this man has no idea, he doesn't know nothing. He has nothing. He doesn't know about his personnel. He can tell you their size, the size of their hands and feet, and how fast they can run, and some other stuff. But he's not going to tell you where to put who, and you know, because only the players can give you that type of information because they're on the field every day.
No doubt, man. Hey, great points, man. What you got for the score this week?
I think that I gotta say I think it's the Cowboys gonna probably be close, like 19, 17, something like that. But I think it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna be a nail biter.
Nail biter. Oh my goodness. Cardiac Cowboys on their way, man. Appreciate you so much, man. Let me hear you say it, fam.
DC4L, baby.
Let's go, man. Good call from my guy from the 608, Rob. I believe that's his name. Appreciate him. All right, so we down to the last three callers, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. If you guys made it all the way to this point and you haven't hit that like button and you haven't shared this content, and you are in a situation where it's
shame.
Shame on you, man.
Shame. Shame.
Hit that like, share this content, and let me get my guy on from the 717 J Business. What's the business, bro?
Yo, what's going on, Long? You know, calling in. Listen, I'm waiting for you to get them stickers for the tractor trailers. I'm gonna put you on my tractor trailer. I remember
Most
we talked
certainly.
about it the other day.
Most
I got
certainly.
you. Trust me. I'm gonna definitely put you on my tractor trailer. And I was going to say, who that in there with that Corvette they got in there, the red joint that you when you was in the thing with the trucks.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? That Corvette that's in there.
Oh, you talking about you said a Corvette.
When you play the video at the end and you inside the garage.
Okay. That's one of my multi-millionaire friends, man. You know. No Diddy now. No Diddy. No.
I just bought one of them like 2 months ago. My Corvette crazy.
Yeah, you CA?
I'm gonna send you. Yeah, I got a CA. I got a blue one.
Oh wow.
Yes, sir. Hard convertible drop top. I just bought it like 2 months ago. That
Man.
was fire. But to talk about the Cowboys, man, I feel like everybody's so down already, and we only 2-2, man. We have 500. Like, yo, act like we lost 6-7 games already. Everybody, it feels like most people that's talking about Dallas right now on the line, it seems like they already out on us. They talking about bring Sanders in and all that. I feel like we shouldn't have brought Sanders in because it's already a shit show as it is right now. Just imagine if we bring the Sanders in, how much more of a party it would be. That's the way I'm looking at it. Maybe I'm looking at it different than somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I heard one of the callers say that our cornerbacks was trash. Our cornerbacks, I don't want to call nobody's name out because, they get offended, but he said our cornerbacks was trash. Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland never been trash. They in the top 15, top 10.
Yeah.
So how's our cornerbacks trash? People got to understand that we got a lot of rookies on this team.
We got a lot of first-year players, yeah. First-year starters,
we got a lot of first-year starters on top of having all these rookies. So y'all got to understand it's going to be growing pains at the end of the day. I get it. Jerry Jones should have done way more than he's done now as far as free agency went and as far as signing players in general. we should have done way more, and we wouldn't even be in this situation as it is. But we knew coming in that Trayvon Diggs was coming off an injury. So we knew that we needed a better backup cornerback. We knew Kalen Carson was a 6th-round pick. So a lot of the stuff that's going on, people acting like they surprised, but, this stuff was already in motion, already was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, it's just what it is, Jay. I just look at it like this. We when you are a young team, right, and you have a person that failed to just – because there's nothing wrong with having a young team. When the Cowboys won their first 3 Super Bowls in the 90s, they were considered a very young team. But they had to sprinkle in. They had to go get a Charles Haley, right? They had to go get other pieces to get them over the hump. And what we've been saying as Cowboy fans is like, I get it. They don't want to spend, but what we've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years or maybe 10 years, make one splash. Go get one known commodity, right? Go get somebody that can be a difference maker, because we've seen it with other teams that's been successful. Go out there and grab a player that can get you over the hump, but they don't do that until everything is on fire. The Amari Cooper thing, man, people still talk about that, but we were 3-5 before we made that move, right? And then he took the discount and they got rid of him, So it just small things like that.
Yeah, I'm mad at them. They could have grabbed Moss for that cheap 2-year deal that Moss had. Moss is doing pretty decent right now. He ain't the best of running backs, but he's pretty much doing better than most of the running backs we got on our team.
You talking about Zach Moss? Yeah.
That was a good deal right there. That 2-year deal was real cheap. If they didn't want to invest in the Henry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and those are the things that we've been trying to say, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, man, listen, man, go get the boy Reddick, man. Get that man a call. Sit him down for a cup of coffee, like you say.
Too much money, man.
A cup of coffee to see, everything's we got to stop with this too much money stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then they holding Dalvin Cook on the bench, and they holding Dalvin Cook on the bench. By the time y'all get ready to acclimate Dalvin Cook, we ain't gonna be able to make the playoffs. Like, when we gonna use him?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And one more thing, Law. I feel like at the same time that a lot of people, they take a lot of shots at Dak Prescott, but they not giving him the help that he needs to win the games.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Out of all our wide receivers, anybody other than CeeDee Lamb, do anybody got over 200 yards?
Yeah.
Look at any other team, they got pretty much 2 to 3 wide receivers that's probably over 200 yards. We got 1 wide receiver, and then they be expecting to win. And then we ain't got the run game is doing terrible. And the reason why I think the run game is doing terrible is because they never let nobody run the ball. Like, I get it, it's running back by committee, but they're not letting nobody even get comfortable with running the ball. It's like Rico for 4 to 8 plays, and then we'll bring somebody else in. Can't nobody really get a rhythm when you keep swapping them in and out.
Yeah. Some running backs are volume backs, and then you got to read the room. You got to look at, like, when you have a tandem type of setup. Most of the time they did that in college, right? Or they are like the lightning and the thunder type of an approach. But the Cowboys, they I don't know what the hell they doing with their running back thing, but it's not working in the 32nd. I would rather for them to just fall on the sword and say, hey, if Rico your back, then let him be your back. Don't sub him out, don't move him around. And if Zeke your guy, let him be your guy. It's just what it is. But I appreciate you so much for calling in, JB.
Hey, Law, can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
My bad. I don't want to hold you up. I just want to say this about Dak Prescott's game. 2 things that I realized that Dak Prescott as a quarterback is not doing. We need to let Dak Prescott, at least sometimes, I would say, pump fake the ball so you can freeze the cornerback or the safety. Then you might be able to get better separation from your wide receivers. And also on top of that, we need to let Dak Prescott run the ball at least 1 to 2 to 3 times a game, so that the defense has to respect Dak Prescott's running game. He's not running the ball no more. I don't care if it's for 3 yards, 2 yards, 5 yards. At least let him run the ball so they say, damn, we got to account for Dak Prescott too. They're not just killing us on us throwing the ball and us running the ball with just the running back and the wide receivers.
Well, we'll see, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Jay. Just Jay business, man.
DC for life, baby.
Yes, indeed.
Sure.
Not for sure. That's automatic right there. C8. He got the blue version, man. If you got Twitter, just send that picture via Twitter, and I'll be able to look it up, or shoot me something on Instagram. Somehow I'm not able to pull up my Facebook stuff, DMs. So don't Facebook DM me, y'all. Just Instagram, Twitter. Those are my two accesses there. Zach Luna, or shoot the email address, or go to my website. There's a comment section in my website, and you can go to my website, lawnationsports.com. People utilize the website a little bit more. I got the phone lines are closed, so nobody else getting in, but I got Zach, and then I got the 815. So, Zach, man, from the 408, man, talk to me, man.
What's going on, Lon?
Hey, all is well. Can't complain.
That's good. It's freaking hot out here over in the Bay because we got that hurricane going on, so I guess it's weather popped over here. But it's October, man. It shouldn't be this hot.
Yeah, it's a hot world we live in. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So I saw the title, but I didn't catch the news. Is it true that Jerry said that there's going to be a soft rebuild?
Yeah, he said it's a soft rebuild, man. And he said it on 105.3 The Fan. Stating that this team is going through a soft rebuild, and the way they laid it up on him, he had no choice but to grab it off the rim and slam dunk it and tell everybody, hey, these are my plans. And Jerry just can't hold water, so that's the only problem. He can't hold water.
Yep. And I've been following Mike Fisher for a while. I know I keep mentioning his name, but I think he's a good reporter. But if you've been following him since April, when they were not signing any free agents, he explained it like this. This is the blow it up year. Yeah. BIU, we are not signing anyone who wants like $15 million, $20 million. It's not happening. It doesn't happen with their model, and all the coaches being on one-year contracts. It states to that. So what we're expecting now is we're gonna roll over the cap over to 2025, and that's when you can build your free agents. But it doesn't mean we don't have to like it. Because the roster as it was last year was good enough to build free agents. I felt like if you could have re-signed Fowler, you could have re-signed Armstrong, then you could have maybe went out and got like Deron Payne. It's like that defensive tackle was on there, right? You could have added Bobby Wagner. You could have added so many different free agents to make this roster Super Bowl ready, but they don't want to do that because I guess.
I mean, they operating out of comfort. So, you will have the golden ass to say, we're doing a soft rebuild when you are the owner. No other GM ever on these other 31 other teams would say, yeah, man, we're doing a soft rebuild right now. Why are you at 2-2, by the way? And there are other teams that really can't even win games. They're like 1-3, or some teams are haven't even won a game. So it's just one of those things, man. That's the price of being a Cowboy fan now, is that you get to hear Jerry Jones spit out nonsense 3 times a week. 3 times a week at 81, 82, however old he is, man. When I get that age, man, we don't want to be talking about this, man. I may still be doing this, but come on, man. Not all up in the wee hours of the nights in the mornings talking about the Cowboys.
Well, Mr. Law, if I can just interject there, and just between us girls, and I'm smiling when I say this, is that I'm very passionate about winning the Super Bowl. We are all in on these young guys. All right, we're all in.
Jerry off his rockers, man, because here's another thing that he just said before I let you go, bro. This dude literally compared Ryan Flo to Dez. Come on, Jerry, come on, man. Like, he just said that, so it's making news. So that's just where we at. That's the state of the Cowboys right now, man, is to think that you're going to get Dez Bryant out of Ryan Flo, or Flo is equivalent to Dez is crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, not happening. But I'll say one thing. The beautiful thing about sports is that, to me, it's more than just a hobby. It's life. Yeah. If you let things in life teach you a lesson, what do we have now? It's going to teach us adversity, resilience. That's the beautiful thing about sports, is that you just don't give up when you lose, or even when your team is getting down. You just get back up, you get out there, you keep finding a way to win. And that's what you do in life. Adversity and resilience. If you take that in, you'll be able to succeed in so many things in life. It'll go a long way. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, Zach? Man, appreciate you, man. That's a good call from him. I love that end part of motivating and getting people going. And I love to help people and motivate folks, man. So I love it when I hear it back. So last but not least, from the 815, you're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man.
What's good, Law?
All is well, man. Can't complain.
Man, I'm just doing a little laundry thinking. Normally when I call in, when Law having a bad day, he see my number, he don't call lines in. So I appreciate Law for allowing your boy in. I haven't been MIA. But I ain't gonna go there.
Okay.
How you been doing though, Law? You still the best podcast, best show on the planet. How you been doing?
Oh man, I'm well, man. I thank you for your, love and adulations there. Saying that I'm the best out here. I appreciate that. I take that.
That's not even a doubt. I disagree with you heavily, but that don't mean I don't think you're the best. You the best.
Oh man, I appreciate that.
But let's get to our Cowboys. I remember a guy. I'm gonna say this. This is why I think we should question what we hear. Just because I love Law Nation don't mean I can't question him. Law Nation preached to me all off season. Dan Quinn is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
That gon' do this. I just want to ask Law this, because I used to think it was a Dak thing. Mm-hmm. But do we hold any player on the Cowboys accountable? It's like, is that a thing or not?
I mean, I'm just trying to hold on before now hold on. I thought we were having a good conversation now, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now it's not like the Washington Redskins or the Washington team, the Commanders. It's not like they're winning because of their defense though, by the way. Don't you know, here's the craziest thing of it all.
Go ahead, Law.
We the 32nd ranked defense. Right?
Right.
Guess who? Guess who is the 31st ranked defense?
Who is that? Tell me.
The Washington Commanders. Come on, baby. So it's not like Dan Quinn is walking on water over there. You know what I mean? It's not like they playing lights out on defense. That's all I'm going to say. And they made moves. Didn't they make moves over there? Didn't they make moves over there? I just need to know. They made some moves in the offseason. And, we got our built-in situation because of, Jerry Jones' lack of movement. But they made moves, and they the 31st ranked defense. So I'm just trying to just put that out there. So I get it. A lot of people want to give Dan Quinn his flowers. For what?
No.
Yeah.
Law did a lot of talking. I don't know what Law just said. But
what?
I'm gonna say this. We talk about the Cowboys over here. I know we like to watch other teams lose, and we get solace in watching other teams. Like, misery loves company, I see.
Okay. I'm just saying.
We're the only team that I know of with Michael Parsons on there. We're the only team that I know of with Trayvon Diggs on there.
Wait a minute. They had look. Hold on. They went and got Bobby Wags. They went and got some other guy that they tried to say that, hey, he can play safety, but also he can be a linebacker. Jeremy Chin, who's no one to sneeze at, by the way. They went there. Look. We talking about the Bama boys down inside. Come on, man. Don't act like they don't got weapons over there on defense. Come on now. Come on. Look, Brandon. Just say that I got you. Just say that I got you. Just say that I got you a little bit. Just say I got you a little bit. Come on.
Not even close. I want to say this though. Law, this is what Law great at. He'll listen to what you said. It's super valid, and he'll deflect. No. Our Dallas Cowboys defense looks terrible. Our quarterback, who I said I'm not gonna do what I used to do.
You can't do. Can't do it because remember you said you don't care about the regular season. You're going to judge him in the postseason.
And all I'm going to say is he missing a lot of passes. And I know people going to say, I'm not saying Dak is the reason we losing. Dak is not even 10th on the list of why we're losing. But Dak ain't playing well either. That's so like I know accountability is nowhere near on the Cowboy airwaves, but I just want to say that. I think when we get Bland back, our defense will be better. I think our biggest issue is who is opposite of CD. Is the rook gonna stand up and stop getting flashed every other play? Travis Frederick, they told me, Zach Martin, they told me you was a leader. Can you lead the line? Our offense, to me, is going to be an issue to me going forward. Our defense will get better. We're going to get players back. When we get Bland back, we'll be fine. We'll be okay. I don't think our defense is a long-term issue. I think our offense is the bigger problem, if you ask me. But, hey, what do I know? I'm just an objective Dallas Cowboys. And I want to say this, too. VIP, I ain't been on here in a minute. I heard what happened to your boy Diddy. I see you and Jerry Jones, y'all like stirring in meats. You know,
like
hey,
you like this,
salute to y'all. Hey,
I
man.
like when you scrambling and scraping.
Hey, man. Salute to Law Nation. Salute to the nation.
Appreciate you, man.
Get it together, man.
What you got for the score prediction before I let you go, man?
Look. This to me should be a rivalry. This game should be a game every year. I don't know why the NFL not smart enough to do this. The score will be 2017 Cowboys. Let's go. How about them Cowboys? Dak, I'm watching.
No doubt, man. If anybody, like I say, I want to win the Super Bowl, just so I can have my guy Brandon to call in, is Dak Prescott. I just want, if anything in life, I want Dak Prescott to win the Super Bowl here. I know all of y'all say, yeah, man, we all want him to win the Super Bowl, Lord. But if anybody, it'll be, I'll just put the TV up and watch Stephen A. Smith cry and fake cry and do all that crazy stuff. If anything, I would love for us to get massive success to watch all of the haters, man. Oh, my goodness, man. But neither here nor there. I appreciate everybody, man, for these marathon type of shows. Now is the time. If you got to go and grab something, leave and grab some water or take a quick break, then go ahead and do that. Because what we're going to do here is I'm finna pull up all of the super chats and try to read the ones that I didn't get a chance to. And I really, 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 really appreciate all of you guys for your support. But if you is in need of any lawyer, call Frenkel and Frenkel. Personal injury lawyers. They will take good care of you. They won't take advantage of you. No diddy. But they will take good care of you, and they won't take advantage of you like these insurance companies out here. So be sure to give them a call and let them know, man. Hey, man, I heard you guys from Law Nation. Yeah, on Law Nation show, man. He did this marathon show, man, and I fooled around and I was at the job, and somebody just ran through the job, man, with their Mercedes, man. And I need somebody, man, to talk to this insurance company because they trying to take advantage of me. And then Franklin will take good care of you. How about that? But neither here nor there, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me while I was trying to pull it up while I was just talking right then. Okay, let me get it right here. Appreciate y'all lovely folks, man. All right, let's see. Because I don't want y'all mad at me, man. Let me see where I left off at. Let me give y'all some music while I'm doing this. In the words of Tut.
I spoke with Michael and Elijah, and I said,
come on with it.
That's how you do it, son. You do it like they did it.
Yeah.
I wanted to stand in front of my boys and say, do it like your dad, like any proud dad.
Any proud dad, yeah.
And at that moment, a voice came over me, and it said,
soft rebuild.
For extra delicious game days,
but don't ever give up.
Come on with it.
The fight started, baby. Get back on your 2 feet and get that done. Don't contemplate it.
Come on.
Let's get that done. This victory televised for who couldn't make it. I'm standing tall, my chest up, chin up high like they can't break me. Lights on, it's time to fight.
They're almost there, baby.
Just how we coming, this Dallas boy, we trying to fight. Lights on, it's time to fight. Game time, it's time to fight. We don't never give up. We don't never give up.
Boy, I told y'all I don't give up over here.
started, baby. Get back on your 2 feet and get that.
See where we left off at.
Let's get that done. This victory televised for who couldn't make it. I'm standing tall, my chest up.
Shout out to you, Kenneth. Shout out to you for your support.
Fight. They know just how we coming this Dallas boy. We tryna fight. Like Sean, it's time to fight. Fight. Game time, it's time to fight. Fight. We won't never give up.
Almost there, y'all.
We won't never give up.
All right, I think I left right here. Manual states this right here, ladies and gentlemen. He states this, and let me see if I can get my guy together.
Yo, killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years.
For 30 years.
Robert. 30 years of my career.
He says after close to 30 years of hearing trust the process, how much would you actually be satisfied with one Super Bowl if it means another 30 years? I'll be extremely satisfied. I'll be happy, man. That means we have 6 rings altogether. But hey, it takes a long time, man, for anything to really drive us away from the Cowboys. And people call us delusional, but we are very much so faithful, because we still here with the boys, even though they haven't showed us nothing in about almost 30 years. Mike Fisher is from Walker Wade for the $2 support, says Mike Fisher called it all year. They are rebuilding. Yeah. Soft rebuilding. All right. The next is 1758. And keep in mind, for all of those with support, man, your name is entered in for this helmet right here. Law, I'm out on giving the Joneses my time and money. Go Steelers until we get a new GM. Don't leave us, 1758, but if you want to go ahead and go. But you can't go to the Steelers, though. No way, Jose. Come on, man. Get the $5 back, man. Come on, what's your cash app? I'm going to send you the money back, man. But your name is still entered into the drawing, though. Shout out to you, 1758. It's Go Cowboys. Don't put that Go Steelers in there, though, man. Shout out to you, Puta, for the $2 support. Appreciate you, man. All right. Conley Jones, appreciate you. Yeah, I think I read that one already. Silos 2136. Let me give y'all some music on the background or something like that while I'm doing this. Yeah, let's go to yeah, I like this one right here. Sounds of soft souls and hits and oldies. Come on with it. Yeah. Let's get it. All right. Yes. He says, CeeLo says, Law, man, can we all ask the Band-Aid gods of injuries to have mercy on us? Whatever we did, we asking for forgiveness. I think we continue to support Jerry Jones. That's what's going on. Jay Business, appreciate you for the 10. I see you with the cash app. Rodriguez also says, Jerry, let me talk to you. I can't say that, man, but Jesus, yeah. If you've seen me, you've seen my. No, man, you can't put that in there, man. You can't put that in there, man. But I feel what you're saying, But Jerry is Jerry, man. I appreciate you for your support. Mike Jones, we already read that one. K-Dog Singer, appreciate you for the $1.99. Thank you. YC Cowboy, appreciate you, Burns. Thank you for the $5 support on the Cash App. Yeah, no. $5 support from YC Cowboy. states this right here, ladies and gentlemen. We need a number 2 receiver, Amari, and a run game will open up. Put Deuce on the practice squad. If the passing game is a threat, run game will be fine. You know, I'm thinking right now. Hold on. Appreciate y'all. Hold on. Who's old enough to remember Roger Craig? Who's old enough to remember that? Who remember Roger Craig? Yeah. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. You see, in West Coast offense, you can utilize your running back as your slot receiver, as your pretty much offensive weapon. If you go, and I'm not saying that Deuce Vaughn can be in that type of build or what have you, because there was reports out there that he was going to be transitioning into catching the ball more, right, for the 49ers. Yeah, only reason I brought up Roger Craig is because he was the first Marshall Faulk, right? Let's be real. Like the dude does all type of crazy things. You can utilize your running back in your passing game, but you got to utilize them. The problem is with the Cowboys is the not the know-how to utilize their running backs to their right proper skill set. But the problem is with Deuce is that I don't even see him as a good catcher, if I can say that. In Oxnard, there's a few videos I got of him trying to field some punts and stuff, and he just keeps dropping them. And even some passes he would drop them. So I agree. Put Deuce on the practice squad. Elevate Dalvin Cook. Get back to running the ball. If it's 30 for 30, that will be the best way that you can help alleviate the pains that we have on defense, because it's going to give you TOP. If that makes any sense to you all. But appreciate you, YC. Shout out to your Sugar Daddy 1 for being a silver level member for 32 months. Anthony, appreciate you for the $1.99. Score prediction 40-17 Cowboys. If that happens, I'm gonna have to give something to you. If 40-17 happens, Anthony, on Sunday Night Football, I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you some type of something, for that score prediction. Nick, the Quick, Cowboy fan in CA here. As long as the Jones family and the general manager of this team, they're not going to win a championship. Make Willie McClay the GM and Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, the coach. And now we're talking DC for life. Yeah. I think that the whole notion about this whole ideal of making Will McClay the general manager will help alleviate some things. But it's not if you still have Jerry Jones in the building undermining, right? Because he feels as if though he's the best general manager. Period. He said that to Clarence Hill. Conley states this right here. Appreciate you, man. He says, Law, they had to sign Dak Prescott because without Dak, who will be fed to the media as the fall guy? Dak has proven he can take it. You go ahead and blame him for Parsons' negotiation now. Why wait? Go ahead. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So you make Dak Prescott the sacrificial lamb, right? And then you say, okay, the reason why we can't pay Parsons because of Dak. Sounds about right. Always a lady. I'm in the dark, but still repping my Cowboys and Law Nation. Appreciate you. Always a lady. I hope all is well with you. Appreciate everybody, man, for y'all support. If I left out anyone, charge it to my head, not my heart. Right? Let's get on up out of here. Appreciate everybody, man. Thank all of y'all for y'all support. Let's continue to grind and shine. And since it's a marathon show anyway, let me add my girl Jazz. I talked to her earlier today. That's why I was on 97.9 The Beat. And hold on. Let me see if I can do this right quick. Hold on. Not a problem, y'all. Yeah. Let me see if she's gonna respond right quick. Hold on. Appreciate everybody, man, for y'all tuning in. Thank all of you guys for y'all support. Come on with it. I don't know if she's gonna respond. I'm giving y'all bad radio. To the edge of it all. Shout out to you, Timothy. Shout out to you, T-Jack, Curtis. You love Ice Cold, and I love the marathon show. Yeah. Jenkins Gaming says Witten as the head coach, Romo as the offensive coordinator. Boy, you know what? Romo won't take a pay cut now. He won't take a pay cut now. Because Jerry Jones is not going to pay Romo what he's making now. Yeah. Let me go right here. Appreciate y'all. Let's go ahead and bring this in.
So, what's up, Jazzy Blood? I'm excited to be kicking back and talking DFW sports, especially when it comes to our Dallas Cowboys. And couldn't do this without Mr. Law Nation Sports. What's up, Law?
What's good? Everything is great over here, even though the Cowboys 2-2.
Yeah.
We're gonna fight and see it through. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you about that because I'm like, oh, the Steelers 3-1. I don't know what you're feeling about that. I ain't too, but whatever. Let's get into it, okay? Last week we did our thing against the Giants, 20-15.
Right.
I kind of felt like the Giants was looking like how we was looking the week before. Like,
right.
They still go their way all the way to the end of the game.
Right.
What were some takeaways from you from the game last week?
Well, on the negative connotation, before I get positive, the injuries. Casualty in war, we lose out on Michael Parsons. We lose out on D-Law. So those two guys are pivotal guys that we need down the stretch. We are the 32nd ranked defense. And now the defense that's being 32nd ranked get even more of a situation far as the injuries, which is something that happens in football, right?
Yeah.
But the positive part of it, we won. Right, we 2-2, we 500. We are second place in our division. Yeah.
Tell me about that. What about Cook? What's going on with Brandon?
And I forgot to add that in. He had something to do with his knee. I think that they said it was an infection that could explain the reason why his get off and his burst wasn't there. All this season, he haven't been practicing and trying to get those veteran days in, but it comes to show that he have some type of knee situation. And they said that this happened all the way back in training camp.
Yeah.
So when your knees get bad, you know how that goes. It takes everything away from a wide receiver.
Without Michael Parsons, do you feel like we have something to be concerned about?
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of things to be concerned about.
And I'm like, going into predictions for the game,
right?
What are some things that we should keep an eye on when it comes to the Steelers? I know for sure Najee
Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Well, I think that if you can stop the run, that will be a plus for us because you want to make Justin Fields throw the ball. And he trusts his legs more than his arm. So I think that we can, corral and put some exotic looks out there so that we can utilize some of that inefficiencies that he had with his throwing mechanics. But if they fool around and get out here and start running all over us, it's going to be a long night on primetime Sunday Night Football. You got to stop the run. You stop the run, force Fields to throw the ball, you can win this game.
Yeah, I feel like the Cowboys are putting a lot of pressure, which respectfully on your boy, Tyler Guyton. He had a little bit of a performance the last game. Do you feel like he can perform to the level that the Cowboys are expecting him to, or do you feel like we need to pull back just a little bit on time?
No, well, here's the thing. When you are a rookie on the offensive line, you are only as strong as your weakest link, right? So the problem is we got two rookies out there, and we call that growing pain. So even though a lot of people will say, hey, we want him to do X, Y, and Z things, he had to go through a gauntlet of nice pass rushers. And to add to that, this weekend is not even going to be easier because you still have TJ Watt, you still have Cam Hayward, you have all of those boys that pin their ears back and go straight to the quarterback. So I think that with this particular team, due to the injuries that we have on defense, and on top of that, due to the newness that we have on offensive line, we have to do this. We have to be like a knot that's on the rope. When the opposing forces pull, that knot get tighter. We're going to have to get this thing through. We're going to have to tight and be really running the ball instead of throwing the ball around, because that's the only way on the road to get things going. Run the ball, let these young offensive linemen get into their groove, and I think that we'll be able to be victorious if we do those things.
Right. And, message to the fans. I know a lot of times we be taking stuff real personal. And there was an interesting flag that was thrown last week that I was like, and it was almost going to be a foul play. We almost didn't get that touchdown. Do you remember that?
A flag on...
It was a flag like right during that second, before we got that second touchdown. They had threw out a flag, and they said it was almost going to be a foul on the play. And I know sometimes as fans, there's like a fine line between understanding the rules and then knowing whenever we feel like we get cheated by the refs. So, going out to the Steelers, there any concern there when it comes to, us taking our emotions out of the game and letting the rules be the rules.
Let the rules be the rules. Don't allow the officials to control the game. Focus on the things that you can control. Like offsides, that's something you can control. False starts, that's something you can control. These subjective calls like pass interference, holding to a degree, I would say, hey, you play your technique, you play a sound game, and everything else will work its way out. Just be a disciplined team. The Cowboys last game, I think we had north of 10 flags. You can't do that, especially against a Mike Tomlin's type of team. He's going to be a discipline. He's going to be a very disciplined team. He's the disciplinarian over there. So he's not going to allow his team to play out of character. But we got to somehow minimize those flags and minimize those undisciplined movements that we do.
Yeah, man. Look, I was happy to see Trayvon back on the field. That's my boy. I feel like he was playing it real safe.
He's
I wasn't concerned about, but I'm like,
Well, news came out just yesterday, and he had to skip practice due to an ankle injury. So even though Trayvon Diggs played last week, he's hurt.
What do you thought? He got like a cramp or something? It wasn't just a cramp. It was more than a...
Well, it was a cramp during the game. Michael Parsons was able to rub that one out. But this week, just yesterday, it was reported that he went down in practice due to an ankle injury. So, yeah, this news is not good. But hey, they say he is a game day decision that he's going to play on Sunday night. So,
okay.
Yeah.
We gonna be locked and loaded, man. I wish they was playing here because I wanted to go out and tailgate for my birthday, but you know it's all good.
Yeah. We're gonna still have a party for you, Jazzy. You know how this goes. You know, hey, we're gonna celebrate your birthday this weekend, and then on top of that, let's be victorious. Come on,
let's be victorious. Can we please, Cowboys, do it for me?
Do it for Jazzy. Come on.
7:20 is going down. We're taking on the Steelers, man. If people want to catch up on more inside scoop on the Dallas Cowboys, where can they find you at?
Yes, there'll be Law Nation Sports. I'm on multiple platforms under that name, Law Nation Sports. So look that up. You'll see my face, name, and logo on TikTok, on as well as YouTube, of course. And what was the app I'm on? The X app, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm everywhere. Law Nation Sports. Oh, by the way, I got to give you my score prediction, though. We can't run without that.
Okay,
got to give you my. I got the Cowboys 24 because whoever scores get to 20, I think they're going to win this game. But I got the Cowboys 24 to the Steelers 14. Come on, let's get it. Let's be mean with it.
24 to 14. All right, I'm holding you to that, Law. We gonna see. You get close to that. Which one, like steak or something? Steak on me.
Oh yeah, well we probably had to do something, you know.
You're not doing any of the fantasy football stuff, are you?
Well, you know, I'm such a Cowboys guy. I fool around. If I do fantasy, it'll be all Cowboy players. It'll be like, I got Dak Prescott. Give me CeeDee Lamb. Give me Jake Ferguson. Come on, baby.
All right, cool. Well, look, I'll see you next week then.
No doubt.
Good job.
Let's get it. Peace.
That was great. So,
Let's get it, baby. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank everybody, man. Hey, I thank everybody for these marathon type of shows, baby. Let's get it. And on my way out, y'all already know how this goes, man. They say, and wish Jazzy a happy birthday. Shout out to 97.9 The Beat. And click the link I just sent you guys where her page at. So follow that and wish her a happy birthday. Yeah. But neither here nor there. Oh, we've been making some plans too, man. I can't outspeak my wisdom teeth, but for those who are along the wide, right? The marathon, you know, let me know in the chat. If you riding with Law, let's continue to grind and shine. But even with that ride, Cowboy Nation, we don't like this team. We love this team. We are passionate about this team. And it's one of those things where is when you start to look back and you'll say to yourself, what's next? Well, until I'm old and gray, come to Silver Law over here, you know, Silver Fox Law, you know, I'm gonna still be supporting this team. We're still gonna be riding with this team. But unfortunately, we just with the roller coaster and we ain't getting off. It's a scary ride. It's a scary ride. Oh man, there's a lot of peaks. It's a lot of valleys, man. But we holding on tight. We ain't going nowhere. We riding, baby. And I'm not finna get off of this ride. I'm not. This me right here. Standing tall or not at all, baby. We're gonna continue to roll with this team. As crazy as it may be. We gonna ride or die with this team. Ain't this right? But let me get on up out of here because of the determinations for what's gonna happen this weekend. I can't stand the Steelers. But if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap. If life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would just simply Oh, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or poverty or the famish or the fame or the sickness of your body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset, with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, even though this show is longer than Jay Leno's chin, guess what, Cowboy Nation? You will get it. Let's go, baby. Playmaker, where you at? Huh? Where you at, Playmaker?
Let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Yeah.
Give me my thing, you.
Come on with it. How long I been live? How long I been live? Roll those credits, baby.
I've been really in the field.
Roll them, baby. I did this show for the truck drivers. They like, Lord, I was listening to you while you was in Mississippi. While I was in Mississippi, and I done drove, and I'm in El Paso, and I'm still listening. Come on. Come on. Hey. All right.
Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play.
Charge it to the game.
I'm with L, I'm with
2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, I thought it was 4 hours. It felt like 4.
Still the same, not switching sides. No, it's about loyalty. You should size up for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it.
Playmaker said, take your asses to bed. That was the funniest thing ever. Call it too legit.
I've been really in the field.
Come on. Appreciate you.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal. I have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Hey. Shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to everybody, man. Hey. Come on.
I never own no chrome.
I never own.
Too many foes and clothes.
Oh, come on.
I be at home
21. Can you do something for me? Can you hit a little rich flex for me? Then 21.
Come on with it.
You could live with your own failure.
What the dog doing?
Kinda check us on. Lately, I just wanna run it.
Come on.
What the dog doing?
What that dog doing?
What the dog doing?
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Lately, I just wanna run it up. You liar! Lately, I just wanna run it up.
On the real, me and your mama are getting real serious.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody, baby. And who can do
So it look like I'm gonna be around here for a while. I ain't trying to be your daddy tonight, but if you need some advice, feel free to talk to me.
Nobody, baby.
They can come closer than close, yeah. Original, they never will be.
Nobody, baby.
And who can stream it like law?
They can come closer than close.
Who give you what you need, baby? All night long.
Nobody, baby.
Let's get on up out of here, man.
God sees in you what you don't see in yourself. And that's why he chose you to break generation cycles. And he about to open door for you that no man can shut. That no man can shut. Because he wants to be a witness for what he about to do. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
My God. You want them to be a witness for what he about to do. So keep faith. Keep faith. And don't worry about if God gonna do it. Because it's already done. It's already done. You are favored.
Yo.
Victory's upon you. I need y'all to receive this message.
Big dog. I love that part right there. Yeah, I love that part right there, man. Big dog.
See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You're going to have a cold day in hell.
It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
We die by this. We don't surrender. We don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. I listen to that quote every morning. I want to get mine out the mud. I want mine out the dirt. I don't want no handouts. I don't want no celebrity to co-sign me and somebody to see me in the
What's
streets.
it? Right. Come on.
Such put you on.
No.
It may sound harsh, but I'm going to beat myself up so the world can't beat me up. Because the world is a cruel place. It can be a beautiful place if you allow it to be. Once your perspective changes, that's when miracles happen. What else I got to conquer so I can get to the next level? What else? There's always going to be giants at the gate. If it ain't rough, it ain't us. Let's go. Wow. So it ain't like, why me? It's like, why not me? Let's do it. The flowers don't chase the bees. The flowers just are.
Please come home.
What we got?
I got bees and
Like this motherfucker don't miss.
All right, we getting on up out of here, y'all. The longest outro is needed. Yeah.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team. Right. They have all the assets and resources that we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you will.
We're looking great.
We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it. But it goes to show you. We answered. I talked stuff. I thought we had it. But it goes to show you who's a better team.
I did this for Jay Business, man.
Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles.
He gonna call Frenkel and Frenkel.
For the Eagles for the hard fight they did.
Let's go, birds fly, Eagles fly. Still Super Bowl chance for now.
All right, man. Let's get on up out of here, man. One love to y'all, man. Soft rebuild, man, but a long show. Appreciate y'all. Y'all go grab something to eat, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm finna go grab something to eat. DC for life, not for short. Peace. Y'all like that drop, don't it? Yeah.
Another one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Now, so the cocaine's happening. When does that crack come into play for you?
Oh, you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
He's beginning to believe.
The Button King over here.
FBI, open up!
Execute Order 66.
Enemy spotted.
Dracarys.
Let's see how many buttons I got on here.
Are you not entertained?
I've got balls of steel.
Again.
I've got balls of steel.
Dracarys.
Why y'all didn't hit that subscribe button? Why y'all didn't share this content? Come on, y'all said in Law Nation you wanted the best, man, but y'all over there doing this.
Emotional, damn it! Look at my African American over here. Look at this.
On the real, me and your mama are getting real serious.
Look at my African American over here.
I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice.
Gotta throw a party for my day ones.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
weed every day.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ones right there.
Shut up!
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Suck. That's why I can't wait to play Washington. Yeah.
It's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Hey.
Thief! Stop! Thief! Come back, thief!
Yo, somebody said, "Law, play that one." Yo, I got you. I playing all my buttons over there, so y'all go through my buttons.
The closet and stop keeping a secret and let the world know if it had not been for the Lord that was on my side, I would have been. Swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing?
Come on with it.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
Prophecy is true.
This is Sparta!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine. When you're
Spartan! What is your profession?
Yeah. Hey, in the chat, I just put her Cash App, Jazzy Black 1. That's her Cash App for a birthday, man. So send her some birthday funds over there. And we gonna get on up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah. Until next time, let my guy close it out.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging.
If it's your birthday this month, let me know. We'll give y'all a birthday shout out to all of the people. Birthdays for this month. Calling me.
Texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the boy? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Bullshit on my bullshit. Hey! I'm still them boys.
Oh, I'm still.
Them boys. I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still.
Come on with it.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Coach Marv says, first, Law, rebuild what? Second, J-Tuck running game video is very telling. Didn't I say it first? Coach Marv, you said it, man. Come on with it. Until next time, Cowboy Nation, we up out. Peace.